There we are. Good deal. Hello, everybody. Welcome to No Man's Sky. I am ElanPaul. A couple moments late there. Sorry about that. Wanted to go live a few seconds earlier, and I'm sitting here about 10 after 4, and I'm thinking to myself, all right, yeah, we're going to go live. Oh, wow, I haven't set anything up yet. I forgot to set everything up. I was so concerned about trying to decide what I was going to do today that I literally started losing track of things. But, the whole point being is I really, really wanted to do it's not nothing today. I just wanted to go with this in a very, very easygoing manner and not really have to be too concerned about what we were going to do. Just want to have fun. That's why we're here. Again, that's why I started the channel a little over a year ago, so I could just have fun playing games and share that fun with others. And I'm glad to be here to do that today. So hopefully we'll get some more people plopping in here very, very soon. We're going to go ahead and get it started today. I did put I guess, a decision-making thing out there to say, hey, what would you like to see today? So I'm going to go ahead and get No Man's Sky started up here. We'll go ahead and just start playing a little bit. Maybe I'll do a little bit of stuff on my own world before we decide whether we're going to do Fugitive or just do a completely brand new no startership challenge to see if we can get that done. And we'll be streaming for a few hours here. So let me go ahead and get things started. I'm going to go ahead and start my No Man's Sky first. I'll get all my weird notifications telling me, hey, you sure you want to do that? Yeah, I want to do that. All right. And just got to wait for the program to open, and then we're going to switch over here. And I'll explain to more people as they pop in. I am sporting a new video card, thank heavens. There we go. Got audio from the game. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and switch this over so you're not looking at myself here. Click. There we go. All right, we're back. And I'm going to check out the dashboard just one more time here. With my video card, I don't have to monitor anymore, thank heavens. Still about half and half right now on that. So we'll see how it goes here in just a little bit. So, all right, good deal. Let me just jump over here. Click. And there we go. All right, good deal. So I know a lot of people can jump in on a Saturday at 4:30 in the afternoon. Plus, you're looking at, it's holiday season. People are doing a lot of shopping, things like that. So hopefully we'll get some people popping in here very soon. Got to keep hydrated. And we're getting to some semblance of normality here. And we'll discuss some other things as time goes by, especially as we get more people into the chat. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and jump in here. I do have my live stream Fugitive Run. As you can see, we're about 5.5 hours in. I'm not going to do a whole lot there just yet. We're just going to jump into the main save here for just a few minutes. You can see I've dumped about another 15 to 20 hours in this week. Just basically searching for stuff, looking for things like that. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that and just get things moving along. Nothing special. We're just going to play lightly. We'll jump back out once we have a decision sometime around, I guess, 5. We'll give it about a half hour. About 5 o'clock, we'll decide what we're going to actually do. So, hey, No Man's Sky. Is actually No Man's Sky showing? Let me just see here. Looks like it's showing on my screen. There we go. Okay, there it is. Okay, it's looking good. All right. So, yeah, I went from old school 1650 super overclocked into a 3060 RTX 3060 overclocked. So much smoother. Everything's been running much nicer. The only thing that I'm limited by now is CPU power. CPU is doing great. It's running at about 10%. It's really not struggling at all to do anything. So all right. So again, I'm just gonna play casually for a little while, and about 5 o'clock we'll come to a decision as to what we're really going to do. Nothing special. We'll go from there. Oh yeah, gotta wait for everything to catch up. It's mostly the processor has to catch up on it, so we'll see how things go. Got a hat on because frankly I can't do a stinking thing with my hair. It's been raining for days over here, and I'm just fed up with it. So stick a hat on it. Get a haircut later on. I'll figure things out. All right. So we shouldn't have any trouble with streaming anymore. I'm going to be keeping an eye on it anyway, obviously. I have been rocking this system over here for a little while now. Multiple planets. I'm trying to think of which one. I think it's this one over here. No. Yeah, tropical planet I believe I've gone to and I've completely wiped out. I've checked every single monolith on the planet looking for an Atlantid multi-tool. So I'm moving on to other planets in this whole system. This is a really good system. It is a Korvax system. It is a dissident system. So you got two things going for me there. And it is, as far as the economy is concerned, opulent, as it says there. So we're looking at a high-class system as well. So hopefully this is going to work out really well and I can find a decent multi-tool. Finding a lot of them, finding a lot of good, decent ones, A-class and stuff like that, can never get those stinking supercharged slots to appear right where I want them, though. So, and that's the biggest deal here. So what we do is we've just been going down to the planet and, yeah, you got a little trading post there. Going down to the planet and just doing a scan on stuff. I've glitched myself a whole bunch of planetary charts, and it should lock on to only monoliths now. As you can see, I have two of them at the top of the screen up there that I've discovered. Also got a lot of things added. You're probably looking at the screen and noticing there's a lot more stuff on the screen now at the top. I'm really starting to set things up now. It's been a little over a year. It's time for me to give credit where credit's due. Want to stay right from the get-go. I already have someone who's joined the channel. We got a new channel member. That is April G. She goes by Countess Mouse. So she is one of my first and basically my very first person to join the channel and become a channel member. That's the first thing I've done. I'm doing channel memberships now. You don't have to do that, please. I'm not asking for that. It's very cheap, and that's the reason why I set it up. It's only one tier right now. I may do a lower and a higher tier later on. I'm not too worried about that. I'm just wanted to get things set up and ready because we are at 956 and counting subscribers. I'm hoping to cross over to the 1,000 mark by the end of the year, which is ad support, and that'll hopefully help fuel you getting a new system one of these days. You Thunder, thanks for joining us. Nice to have you here. Good to see you again. Alex, hello from Belgium, Paul. Well, hello from you from Kentucky in the United States. So it's good to have you here. Thank you very much for joining us today. Appreciate you being here. I'm just playing a little casually right now. I'm going to wait till about another 20 minutes or so, and then once we kind of settle in, we'll decide whether we're going to do the Fugitive Run or whether we're going to do a new no startership challenge or something like that. I'm all for a good old-fashioned extreme permadeath no startership challenge, but we'll see what happens here. So I really appreciate it. Like I said, I got things set up again. It's going to be looking a little bit different for me too. Not used to all this, but as I started to say, I know you folks weren't here just yet when I started, but I started this channel specifically for the main purpose of having fun playing games and sharing that fun with others. So we're kind of falling back into that core again. We're here to have fun, folks, and that's what we're going to do. And we're going to have some really interesting discussions as we get more people in here. I've got some wacky questions we've been asking at our workplace lately, thought-provoking ones, weird questions that'll get you. Wonder what that answer to that is. Very opinionated, of course. Nobody's opinion is wrong when it comes to the answer to these questions, but we'll see how things go. What's up, dude? No, I'm not offering your food. Go ahead and just move along. I've been doing so many of these Korvax monoliths. It's absolutely incredible. I've literally learned 575 words of the Korvax language at these monoliths thus far. It is crazy. And that's just here. I mean, I'm at 155 standing. If you go to autophage, I'm at 264. I have done so many of these things. But as much as it's a grind, to me, it's still fun. I still have a good time doing all this. So, just going to look for multi-tools for a little bit, and then we'll get started here. I always take my exocraft to find a monolith with the radar. Not a bad idea. I mean, I'm not one to say I don't cheat. I've proved I've cheated. I've proved I've glitched many a thing. in my time. And the reason I'm saying that is because I use those charts to find them. It's very easy, and I just throw them into a couple of small refiners right in front of me, and I just double the amount, and I just keep going. You know, I've done the game in its maximum setting. See, this is a decent multi-tool. I've done the game all the way through. It's more than once, about 3 or 4 times now. I got 2,500 plus hours playing it. So at this point, glitching a couple things, whatever. You can see I've got the maximum number of credits in here. I'm running 200,000 nanites. Whatever. Just keep going. Exactly, right? Right, you Thunder? Yeah, same thing, Alex. Yeah, I know what you mean. So, this is a pretty decent multi-tool. I mean, you got the supercharged technology slots pretty close together. I'm trying to find one in a 4-square. I really want them in a 4-square, like just like that. And I can't find that. I've got a close one. The one I have right now, they're 3 in a row, and one right down below it. So, and it's pretty powerful, but I'm looking for that perfect one. But this one's not going to cut it. Even if I get another slot, it can appear anywhere. So I'm actually not going to get this one. But if any of you are interested in seeing it, I'm going to decline it. Man, this is a loud planet. I think I'm going to lower my own volume here on my headphones. Give me just a second here, because I'm going deaf. So we're going to cut that volume for just a second. Where'd you go? There you are. Yeah, nope. Yeah, there you go. Drop that down to about, let's go about there. Oh, much better. Yeah, yeah. I can hear myself think now. I don't have to yell into the microphone like I'm, going deaf. So, 6,600 hours. Alex, that's impressive, dude. And you use creatures, too. That's pretty cool, you Thunder. That's not a bad idea. I like using creatures when I'm flying around a planet, too. That's pretty cool. 6,600 hours, really? Wow. That's impressive. I think that's more than many of us have played doing this game. You probably have a lot to share, too, so if you have any other ideas, please let me know. Drop it in the comment section, too. If you say, hey, I'd like to see you do something like this as far as content's concerned, I'm all for it, man. I like taking requests from people about doing different things, so throw that out there. Throw that out there by all means. So that multi-tool is not going to really cut it for me. The one I have right now is, I think, yeah, this is the one I'm using. See, my supercharged slots are right here. And it puts out a decent amount. You can see I've got my mining laser in there right now. That's the funny part. You throw that mining laser in there, you're destroying anything with your mining laser. So we'll have a little more fun with that down the road a ways. I do have my, neutron cannon in here, and it's the reason why it's showing 45,000, but I've also got the, what do you call it, bowcaster in here too. I'm losing track of words. And the English language is failing me. That's the only language I know, sadly. So every time I do one of these monoliths, I go here and I actually do the monolith. So, and I know the stories so well, and I know so many words now, almost everything comes out fine. Yeah, there's one word I'm missing. Something to construction, their shell will remember the life it had before. Shadow remnants of a broken robot. I've done all of these, and the one that seems to work the best is the top one, is creating the head from Sentinel parts. Examining surroundings. Okay, I see the survey the world. Resolute light behind their mechanical eyes. A new guardian for this planet. And it seems to be a good outcome for it. And useful scrap is left behind. Usually it's just an upgrade of some sort. Yeah, this time I got a life support module. Oh, that's from the... sorry, that was from the anomaly mission. I left it in my inventory by accident. So, anywho, moving along. Good deal. Well, it started in 2017, you say, huh? Jeez. I mean, 2016 is when the game came out, and I know it was really, really glitchy back then. But 2017, dude, I mean, you've been playing for quite a bit longer than I have. I'm trying to remember how long I've been playing the game now. It's got to be about close to 3 years myself. I'm trying to remember. And you get lost in it. So, there are other games I like to play, too. I've been messing around with, believe it or not, Subnautica. I've tried that a little bit. A little disappointed in the storyline at the very beginning. I'm used to games giving you a little bit of a tutorial. No Man's Sky is actually the same way in that sense. They don't really give you a tutorial to go through. It's kind of a little glitchy, which is why a lot of us produce these, No Man's Sky 101 videos to help people along. So it's one of those things we like to do. Anywho, moving along. So if you didn't see the poll in there, by all means vote on the poll. It's not in the chat. It's something I put out a little bit earlier, so we can check that out. Now, I have, like I said, I have the stuff at the top of the screen for channel members. It doesn't seem to be working properly. Same thing with the other stuff. So we'll see how that goes as time goes by. I don't know how much of that's going to work. Expedition 12. I think, Alex, Expedition 12 is not going to happen this year. I have a funny feeling it's not going to happen until probably about February. I think we're going to get the Redux expeditions here anytime now, probably in the next week or two. We're going to see that. If it doesn't come out next weekend, I'm going to take a break from streaming, and I'll expect that it'll probably come out the week after that. Trying to look at the date here. That will be the date that I will be probably still in town. It'll be the following Saturday that I'll be leaving town, and then I'll be gone for a couple of weekends. But what I'd like to do is do a couple of extra streams in there and do some of the expeditions while I'm on vacation. We'll see what happens. So, but yeah, no problem for me too. I mean, I know that they're working on something, and this is probably going to be the 4th rendition of their storyline. It's a 4-part thing. So we've had all three, the first 3 parts up through Echoes, and I think the 4th one is going to be the big one. It's going to pull it all together. Something about the Void Mother. We're going to see what that's about. Is she going to be introduced into the system? Is it someone we're going to fight or join against or for the Atlas? Or is there some other kind of weird thing going to go on with the Void Mother? I don't know. Looks like it's going to be really cool. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. And I'm standing outside so long I keep doing that. So, yeah, about another 15 minutes or so, and then we'll figure out what we're doing here. There we go. I always like to do it from inside the ship because it's easier. Oh, wow. Popped up immediately. How far away are you? Oh, literally right on the other side of this hill. Hill is an understatement, I know. Still. Okay. Now, sooner or later, I'm going to start coming across monoliths that I've already been to, because I've cleared out a lot of this planet already. There we go. Belgium, huh? It's close to Gorris's neck of the woods. I don't think Gorris is on here yet. Did I get all 3? Yeah, I did. He's actually, and I say neck of the woods, I mean, you know, virtually. You know, I think Gorris hails from Germany, if I remember correctly. Alright, we're going to inspect one more time. Let's see what we got. B-Class. Okay, we got 1 supercharged slot, nothing else special in here. See, now what I'll do is I've been going through, like, every multi-tool. I've been trying to take them, bump up to the space station real quick, try upgrading, see what I can end up with. I don't think I'm going to get 4 slots right in here, but it's worth checking. Actually, I do have only 4 multi-tools right now, so I can just take it. I forgot about that. I was about to switch multi-tools. Compare, and rather than exchange, we don't want to do that by accident. We're going to just buy it. Okay, good deal. Let's go with this right now. Again, if you check to see that I did put out a poll out there, and I'm curious as to how people think. What do you want to see today? Now, this one is interesting. I keep doing number 3, and I did number 1 last time, and I didn't really particularly care for it. I'm going to do number 2 again, because it's been a while since I did number 2. I am curious as to what it gives me. Dark... See, yeah, it's the same communication here. I am a Titan. Interesting. Okay, that was the positive one, so I think silicate might be the way to go. Did we get a negative standing with the Korvax, though? And no, we don't. Okay, so that's the correct answer on that. So rather than just simply exist, number 3, number 2 is the right answer there from now on. And I don't think it gives me anything. It did not. Okay, that's fine. Alright, cool. So we got 1 multi-tool. Let's get 1 more. Complete out the 6 that I would have in my inventory. And we'll go from there. And then we'll move on to, like I said, the Fugitive Challenge, or possibly... And I know that I've advertised Fugitive Challenge, but if we don't do Fugitive, maybe we'll do the No Starter Ship Challenge, or we may continue with the casual play that we're doing right now. Either way, I'll try to keep the chat, the communication, and the blah, 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 blah going for a little while. What happened there? That was weird. Rejected. Okay. Somehow that just kind of backfired. I thought it was way high up enough in the atmosphere to not have that problem. Okay, there we go. Not something that happens all the time. I'm honest. It's never happened to me before. Alright. And we'll keep streaming for a few hours tonight. We'll see how this goes. Let's see. Okay, I see where we are. This planet you got to be careful of because they got animals that will... where am I going here? Okay. This way. Can't see anything. They have animals that will attack you here. There's 2 different types of animals that will attack. So I gotta be careful here. Alright. Let's get this one. Come on. Very rarely will I reject any multi-tool in any of these things unless I see that it's just not going to work at all. Right from the get-go. Ooh. This is actually not bad. Supercharge, supercharge, supercharge. On an A-class. They're all 3 right here. That might work out okay. Let's go ahead and grab this one. This one's pretty. Let's see. Buy it. Alright, and in case you all want to see, there's the coordinates at the top right, negative 2443, negative 2274. And for anybody else who wants to know where this is, there's your planetary glyphs at the bottom left. And this, by the way, is in the, not the Euclid galaxy, but the Eisentim galaxy. I do everything in Eisentim. That's my galaxy. I really enjoy it here. Just me. I may find a new one sooner or later, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, moving along. Let's get out of this place. There we go. That's not what I was looking for. Whoops. Otherwise, I'll be locked into this one. None of us could escape the pain. An explosion in the something. That's interesting. Okay. So if I float in a waveless purple sea. So swim, wait, or sink. I find that number 2, waiting, seems to be the thing. Not swimming or sinking. So I'm going to wait. And you get yourself a shard out of this, so that's good. But you get a positive hit from it. So there's our standing increase with the autophage. And no other negative standing, so that's pretty good. Alright, so we're going to take it to the space station. Now, I'm pretty far away from the space station. So... is my... I think my starship is here. Yeah, of course it is, because that's where I left from. Just float around and look for my ship. There you are. Right there. Because it's pretty far out. That takes me about 45 seconds to a minute to get to the space station from here. So we'll just head over here real quick. My last staff. Yeah, I'm blocked by that stupid little heart they put on there. Thank you, YouTube. Last staff. Oh, 25,000. As far as damage is concerned, I'm assuming 25k. I guess that's what you're referring to. I mean, if it's neutron cannon, you can get upwards of about 175,000 these days. So, it depends on what you use too. I mean, I throw, like, say, a pulse spitter or a bolt cannon, bolt caster, and you get about 40,000. But at the same time, I think they do just as much damage as a neutron cannon does. To be honest with you, I don't think the numbers are quite right. Yeah, 25,000. Yeah. Space stations, current system, warp, and instantaneous travel to the space station. There we go. And we're here. So we'll do a reload if this thing doesn't work out. So we're going to start on the one that has the 3 right around each other. And what I'm going to do is just jump in and out of my ship real quick. 53. Okay. And head over here. And we only have to upgrade one time. 50,000. And we'll go back in and we'll do upgrades and we'll see what ended up happening. Okay, so we didn't get it where we wanted it. I was hoping it would pop up right here. It's probably going to end up right there. Nope. Down there. All the way over here. All the way over there. Why? Why? That's not going to help me at all. So I have to reject this one. Unfortunately, it's not the perfect multi-tool. Pulse spitter? Yeah, pulse spitter is always a great one. I love using that one. Restore point. Not the autosave. So I'm going to pull this back up here. We're just going to watch me reload. And then what we'll do is we'll switch over to our other multi-tool. We'll jump in and out of the ship real quick and then jump in there. So. And Alex, thank you very much for subscribing too, by the way. Appreciate that. I'm supposed to be getting alerts up here, and I didn't see it myself. So I don't know if I'm hearing the alerts or not. I'm using Stream Elements, so I'm sorry if it didn't catch you. I apologize. But thank you for joining us. Thank you for subscribing. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I forgot to change mine. Yeah. I forgot to do exactly what I said I was going to do. This one. Let me see. So it's this one with the supercharged slot over there. So we're going to check that out. Let me just jump in and out of here real quick. Okay, there we go. We got a restore point. And how many? 189,000 nanites. Okay, good. We should be all right. Let's go ahead and upgrade. Indeed, it is like a minigun, isn't it? Okay, so this was a B class. So now we got to A. Just going to go right back in and do S. And jump back in one more time and go straight to the expansion slots. Alright, so we got a supercharged slot here and a supercharged slot here. It's already not going to work out, but just for the sake of wondering where they'll end up, yeah, that's what happens. So here, and down here. So, yeah, not much you can do with that. It's not going to help us at all. So, we're going to go ahead and skip this one too. So, restore point. And then we're going to go in and out of the anomaly. We're going to sell these things and then go ahead and jump out and figure out where we are. April, thank you for joining us today. It's good to have you here too. We're going to actually start whatever we're going to start here at 5 o'clock. Going to check out the poll and see how we ended up, and we'll go from there. So thank you for joining us. And April, once again, I want to thank you especially for becoming my first channel member. I appreciate that. Not necessary, but appreciated nonetheless. It's just something I had to get set up through YouTube to get things going. I'm running at over 950 subscribers finally, so we're creeping up on the 1,000 mark, and once the ad support starts going into effect, I have to have all this stuff set up. So I've got to have something there. I really, really appreciate it. Whether I'm going to do another channel membership tiers as far as a tier 1 and a tier 3, because I'm considering this as a middle tier, we'll see. I'm not too concerned about it. It's all about fun. That's what we're doing here. We're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves, share fun with everybody else, have a nice relaxing time, and, you know, get things going. Who dat? Styx Annihilator, thank you for joining us. Good to have you here. Welcome to the channel here. Appreciate your being here as well. Again, if you haven't seen the poll, check it out and vote real quick when you get a second. It's not in the chat. It's back on something I sent out as a comment back out in the into the void, I guess. We're gonna sell this one. Yeah, I know. Get rid of that and do not accidentally sell one of my main multi-tools. And we're going to go back in here. We're going to sell this one. And when you sell your Atlantid ones, you're getting void motes out of it. So it does come in very handy if you want to collect up some void motes. All right, so those two are gone. And I'm just going to switch back over to my other multi-tool, which is this one. Actually, you know what? Let's go with the staff because it just looks freaking cool. All right. Boink. Down we go. All right. So we're going to go ahead and head out of here. I don't know why I'm heading back to my ship. It's okay. And I go back up here to the stinking teleporter and go back to my starship. Wait a minute. Freighter. That's the word. Avoid. Indeed. 41 to go. 41 to go. I haven't checked it. I guess I had a couple new subscribers. Thank you very much for subscribing. Whoever you are that has subscribed. Because obviously my alerts are not going through for some reason. I don't know why. I've activated it all. It's all supposed to be there. It no worky. I don't know why. I'll check it out later. I love the skull staff too, man. I am all about that. Death's Head. Let's head back to my freighter. And again, boink. Instantaneous. That's why I'm using it for traveling back and forth between this planet and that other one. Yeah, you gotta love the look. I mean, that's freaking awesome. I mean, it doesn't get any more... If someone's coming at you looking like that, you're pretty much going to want to turn around and walk the other way or just not look them in the eye. So, anywho, moving on. Let's go ahead and save here. So we're just about at the 5 o'clock hour Eastern time. So I'm going to go ahead and do a save point here. Let's go ahead and pause for just a second. I'm going to jump over here and refresh that screen real fast. Jump down. Come on, run down there. Thank you. Really, folks? One each for each of the ideas. So you're going to make me decide now which way we're going to go. So do we want to do a relaxed playthrough? Do we want to continue with the Fugitive Challenge and just continue on at the 5.5 hour mark? Or do we want to do a brand new, fresh, no starter ship challenge, which will end tonight? Whatever happens, happens. You know, we're going to try to find ourselves a ship, and we'll just do the good old-fashioned Iron Man run to see how that goes. That's the big question. I'd like to know how you feel. Go ahead and throw it in here in the chat if you will, too. That's perfectly fine. There's a few of you in there, and we're here for you folks as well as me, so that's perfectly fine. I'm good with it. And while you're deciding, we'll play some music. No, I don't have any music to play, so too bad. Hum amongst yourselves, make believe it's music coming from the channel. I'm going to hydrate. I'm in one of those weird moods today, so we're going to have some questions I'm going to throw at you folks, too. Besides what we're already asking, what do you want to do? What do you want to see? You want to see more of this, plain playthrough and a lot of chit-chat? Do you want me to do the No Starter Ship Ironman Challenge, or do you want to see the Fugitive Run? And that's what we're looking at. I know that Mirani usually would choose one of the other two. She'll usually go with Permadeath Run or Fugitive Run. Again, I leave it up to you folks. Let's see where you're going to go with that. And I'm going to keep an eye on the voting. And you can do it here. You can put it in chat too. So if you start throwing it in chat here too, I'm good with it. That's perfectly fine by me. And speak of the devil. I literally just said something about Mirani in saying that she's probably going to choose one of the other two. And look at, she just pops in. Welcome, greetings and salutations to you too. Good to have you here. Ever since I've had COVID too, my voice hasn't quite got back to normal. I don't know if it ever will. I think I'm going to be stuck with this, but we'll see how things go. Permadeath runs, yes. The usual permadeath runs. I'm assuming, April, you mean the No Starter Ship challenges rather than the Fugitive Run. I'm assuming that's where you're going with that. Yeah, Mirani, it was really funny. I just mentioned your name and you popped in and said greetings and salutations. It was funny as heck. I like new music since they can put on something. Yeah, exactly. And that's how I feel too. I like to have my own little background music. Normally, because I'm sitting in my living room in case you couldn't tell. I usually have the TV going in the background, usually got some nice just ambiance in the background or something like that. But I just don't have anything going on today. Done. Oh, you guys are fun. Let's see. No Starter Ship Challenge. Okay, we're done. That's it. Polling closed. We're going to go No Starter Ship Challenge. So let me go ahead back over here. Let me get off of this and make sure I can still see things. Fantastic. Jump over here. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So we want to go back to mode select. There we go. Don't type fast. That's all right. Don't worry about it. You know, I'm usually 2 or 3 fingers. It's all I use when I'm typing. It's funny. I've been doing this, you know, since the 80s. Since my Commodore 64 days. So we're not playing a game. No, we're starting. Yeah, we're playing a game. I got to choose a. Where are all these saves coming from? I got to go through these and clean these up one of these days. New game. We're not going to choose Community Expedition because there ain't nothing going on. So we're going to go custom. Immediately go to left to Permadeath. We're going to max everything out. Save deleted. We're going to leave it there. Expensive. It's not really that it makes a difference. Harsh. Challenging enemy strength. We're going to disable the tutorial. We have to in order to get the height so we can get certain things that we need to do this run. And we're going to lock everything. And not really care about reputation and standing, but that's okay. We're still going to max everything out. That looks pretty good. Let's see where we end up. All right, here we go. Bam. So not Fugitive. We're going to go Ironman. Extreme Permadeath. No Starter Ship Challenge. We'll see how we do here. All right. Yeah, that COVID thing, I tell you, it just kicked our butts. It's funny about the cough. You know, I went, April, to be honest with you, I went and saw my doctor. I happened to have a checkup about a week and a half after I had COVID. And he explained, he says, you know what? He says, what's happening is a lot of people are getting, wow, this is great. We got a little bit of condensed carbon right here. But he said that what a lot of people don't know is they're getting secondary infections and not realizing it. Mild secondary infections, which included, believe it or not, a cough. So he listened to my cough for a little bit and he says, here's an antibiotic. Here's some steroids. I'd like you to take these for the next couple of days and couple of weeks, and you should be right as rain. And he was right. My cough went away and was gone within about a week. So I couldn't believe it. Is that a cave? You know, I love frozen planets. They're actually pretty cool and they're good to be on for these challenges. But this sounds like a really, really great start here. This is fantastic. But, you know, I listened to my doctor, to jump back to that conversation again. I listened to my doctor and I did what he told me to do, and, you know, here we are. Is that? Yeah, it's buried technology already. Okay. Let's see if I can grab that. I can. All right. Awesome. What a way to start. Not bad. And I got 4 salvage data out of that. All right, I got to watch out for plants because I don't have a scanner right now. I just got to be careful. So let's get in here and we'll dig out some stuff. What a fantastic start this is. Good grief. All right, we're far enough in not to worry about it. Cobalt everywhere. Fantastic. Yeah, cave on. Indeed. Indeed. Let me see here. I took out my first walker. Whoa. Congratulations. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That's fantastic. I know how you feel about Sentinels, but, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right, April. I forgot about that. You're asthmatic as well. I forgot about that. So, yeah, if it just gets anything, it goes straight there. That's horrible. I'm sorry to hear that. And you had COVID twice. First was in the first wave before we knew anything about it. They got the stinking heart at the bottom right corner on the chat windows, and you can't read half the stuff that comes through sometimes. It really ticks everybody off. Before we knew anything about it. You got it in the first wave. That's terrible. I don't know if we had it or not. We were sick as a dog in January of 2020. All of us. We had some... It felt like the flu. But I swear we didn't get terribly, terribly bad. So I don't know. Maybe it just was the flu at the time. I was also in terrible physical condition at the time, too. I was very, very overweight, so that didn't help any as well. But then, you know, with the pandemic, with everything closed up and everything like that, we were just... after that, we didn't get sick for years. So this run with COVID for us was the first time anybody in our house has ever had it. So, unbelievable. But yeah, I'm sorry to hear about that, especially with the asthma. That's tough on you. I apologize. Not that there's anything I can do about it, but at least, you know, sympathetic, blah, 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 blah. Household to public. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Gosh, public school. Yeah, I know. The petri dish of everything. Not that there's anything you can do about it, nor is it your fault. You're in healthcare too? First wave of COVID was awful, of horrible outcomes. My daughter was too. My oldest daughter was going for her nursing assistant certification. That's the word I'm looking for. And she ended up having to serve at a local hospital as well. That was rough. I mean, she looked like she was in a hazmat suit all the time with everything she had to do. All right, let's see what we got here. I might have enough ferrite to do what I want to do. I don't think I do, though. Is that ferrite? No, I can't get anything out of that. I need some ferrite. Let me go grab some real quick. You? Nope. Nope. Rocks? Looking for rocks. There's rocks everywhere. I just need to look. Open your eyes, Paul. I'm standing right on top of them. All right. I need as much of this as I can get right now. I'm just going to grab some, and I'll go back into the cave, and we'll really get ourselves moving here. I need some regular... I was just going to say I need some regular carbon, too. But we should be all right. Whoa. Okay, let me jump back in here before I kill myself and break my ankles. There we go. Oh, Ronnie, I'm so sorry about that. My boss, her husband is the same way. He lost his sense of taste and smell and has yet to get them both back properly. And it's been a couple of years now. It's wrecked a lot of things for him, too. Fortunately, we did not ruin anything in regards to our sense of taste or smell. There was a couple days there where I couldn't smell certain things. Like I could literally take a bunch of roses and shove them in my face and couldn't smell a thing. Makes matters worse, deodorant was the same way, believe it or not. None of my deodorants had any scent to them at all. They were scentless. But I could smell garlic. I could smell tomato sauce. You know, it's weirdest things. Fortunately, we got everything back. So, you know, we were okay after that. We've been, I think, very, very fortunate when it came to these things. Oh, that's terrible. I'm so sorry to hear about rotting. I don't think I've had 3 shots, 2 types, some cool thingies. So, yeah, you know, and this latest COVID was actually pretty mild. I mean, 101, 102 temperature for a day or two, and then after that, you're just kind of trying to get yourself back to normal, and that's it. So, You know what? Let me, getting way off. Hey, I got a supercharged slot here. Awesome. Gosh, things just keep getting better and better. Okay, we're going to put the scanner over here. I'm going to stick you over here, my friend. And we need a... Yeah, we need one of those. Let me just... Yeah, you. Analysis visor. Carbon nanotubes. But we don't have any carbon, so that's the thing I was saying we're going to need. Yeah. Stop it. I know I need to do that. Ferrite. We need you guys. We got cobalt. Ionized cobalt, really? That's what you had to give me? Put it down here. I need batteries. I don't think... Can I make them? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'll do that for now. Oh, yeah, we're all fine, you Thunder. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing great. Honestly, we're all back to some semblance of normality. We've had no permanent effects or issues with it for the most part. Like I said, minor things for us. Wow, that's interesting. Got the ossified things on here, too. This is an interesting planet we're on here. Yeah, I know it's falling. I swear I want to change it to Beeblebum's voice. Can we give it a southern twang, maybe? That would be pretty interesting. That would be kind of nice. Like something from, like, Alabama. I think I could go for that. Okay, pure ferrite, that is. We got one plant here, and it should give us a lot of carbon. See? Yeah, look at that. 169 carbon. I just need to find funky little plants like that, and we'll be good on the carbon side of things. Good deal. Whew. 300 carbon in 2 plants. That's because it's the only plant on the planet. Alright, good deal. Let's just jump in here real quick. And we'll stabilize. Alright, good deal. Yeah, you Thunder. Like I said, that was... Hold on, what year? This is December. It's 23. Good grief, has it really been that long? Yeah. I started getting in shape when my father reported that he had to get triple bypass surgery about a year and a half ago. I decided that it was time for me to do something, or else I was going to end up in the same boat. So I had lost about 35 pounds, and I've been exercising every single morning, going to the fitness place and doing all this stuff. A lot of calisthenics and cardio to get a healthy heart. So going from like 175 over 111 blood pressure down to 120 over 67 has been a big influence on me. I feel so much better about myself and about my life and how well I'm doing. And I encourage anybody who doesn't feel that they're doing what they need to do, get yourself going. You know, it's all up to you. That's what it boils down to. It boils down to what you want to do with your life. So, always a good thing to do that. There we go. Okay, we got everything we need now. I'll leave you guys right where you are for now. That's fine. I need more batteries. Okay. I want about 20 batteries before we get going. Let's see. Teaching going. See, non-scan. Oh, tell me about it. Now that I have a scanner, I can literally start scanning this stuff. It drives me nuts. Especially when you have a secondary element. See, now I'm going to get silver out of this. See what you made me do? I'm going to get silver out of these, and it doesn't help me at all. This silver stinks. It's not worth anything anymore. More silver. Yeah, it is what it is. Let me just grab some more of this real quick, and I just want a little bit more cobalt. I don't know, about 50 more, I guess, and then we'll start looking for a ship. Alright, how much does that give us? Let's check that out. What are we up to? 57, and it takes how much? I think it takes 10 cobalt, so that'll give us... Okay, we need a little bit more. Let's get up to about 100. And then we'll get out of this cave. Yeah, the OCD twitching, I know. Same thing, I've got OCD as well. Stop drifting. Cut that out. About to overheat. There we go. How much are we up to now? 152. I think we got a little bit more than we wanted. But that's okay. Let's get out of here. Get a little more ferrite dust. So the next thing we're going to look for is we're going to look for some oxygen on this planet. Go from there. There we go. 20 of them. Let's get as many as we can. We'll just want to use up the... Yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, we got enough. The only other thing we need is we're going to need some more ferrite. I just want to grab some more. I like to have about 75 on me. So we'll wait till that gets up to about 150, and then we'll get out of here. Because whenever you break something, it requires at least 75 ferrite to repair it, so... Okay, how much does that leave us with? 100, okay, good. And we want to recharge our mining beam with what carbon we have left. And yeah, we're good. Alright, let's pick a direction. Our ship is where? Not that we're going anywhere near it, but I need to know where it happens to be. That way. South. Due south. Can we head north? Let's check things out real quick. We can at some point. I think I would like to head south anyway. It seems like we have more that way than anywhere else. So I will head this way. And looks like we already have to charge things up as well. And we're going to have to get some life support soon unless we can find some oxygen. Crystal fragment. That's fine by me. And I started to say, too, thank you, Thunder, appreciate it. I've got the new video card. It's great that I no longer have to monitor anything. That is the best part. I don't have to check to see how my card's doing. 12 gigs of GDDR6, so we're really looking pretty good right now. Hey, sodium. We could always use more of that. Again, we're heading in the right direction. Well, I know we're heading towards our ship, but we're not going to really go anywhere. Yeah, I think it is too. I think we're doing better than we did last time. I'm going to start looking for places like there, unknown building. And I don't know if we passed anything up. And those are the kind of plants we're going to be dealing with. Because I haven't seen any of the oxygen ball style plants, so this one's going to be a little bit tougher on the oxygen. So, let me just check, make sure there's nothing else that way. There is not. Let's go there. Okay. Nighttime here is going to be a blessing because it'll help us to find plants a little easier. Up. Up we go. Come on now. And it's a crash ship. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, that would be funny as crap, wouldn't it? I've only had that happen. I found one in, I think, 17 minutes into my run. About the soonest I've ever found one. Doo-doo-doo. Nope, don't want any poop. And we got nanites. Okay, and there should be buried tech right there. And we picked that up. Moving on. And what do we got over here? Now this is just a regular no starter ship challenge. So we'll get a save point at this point. We'll get something out of it as well. I'm going to get that plant real quick. And boom. Okay. And we're going to go this way. Anything around first before we start running, because that happens. Okay, good. Looks like we got some busted machinery over there. Let's go ahead and head in that direction. Oh, that was quick. Okay. Let's hope for an upgrade this time. Ancient machine still runs the... Yeah, that helps too. I mean, I'm running about 16 gigs of RAM. That's about it. It's the maximum that this computer can handle. That's why one of these days I will upgrade. I ended up having to upgrade my power supply too, unexpectedly. Oh, it's right there. I missed it. Missed it. There we go. All right. Because the power supply I had just simply didn't have the right connector for the RTX 3060. So I had to upgrade, whether I liked it or not. Another piece of broken machinery right there. We're going to head in that direction. But we got ourselves an unknown building, 525 in that direction. You know what? That's something we should have thought of. Supercharged slot. Let's put our scanner. You see our scanner range is 150? Not that. There we go. 187 now. That's going to give us a little bit more of a scanner range. I'm going to go ahead and hit this first, and then we're going to go back and check that building. Ooh, oxygen plant too. Because we're going to need some oxygen soon. We also want to check out what plants are here, because they can help us along. There we go. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Always good to save just in case. There we go. Agree with that idea. Because you can have crashes on occasion. But fortunately, I mean, they did make that change to No Man's Sky, and I'm very grateful for that. That they changed how things... that the game autosaves on its own now, which is really good. Many times, it can be a little bit annoying at times, but I can't tell you how many times it saved me. Yeah, I agree. I agree. I wish I could put 32 in this, but I'm going to have to wait on that. I do have a motherboard. I have a whole bunch of stuff in my wish list on Amazon. And I've done, you know, PC part builder and everything like that to determine what I really want. Oh, microprocessor. Very nice. Where's my... There it is. That's not what I want. Let's put some oxygen in here. Alright. Just take a quick peek around real fast before I keep going. Alright. You know, that's true. The 64 gigs would probably help out. But, you know, this system I'm running right here, it's an older system. And it doesn't have any problem with the streaming. It's never had a problem. My video card was always my biggest hardship here, because of the fact that it only had a 4 gig GDDR4 in it. No, GDDR5 at the time. Interesting building. Oh, it's a Sentinel building. Yeah, I can't even go in there. But there's some stuff down there. Let's go ahead and grab it. And with only 4 gigs of that RAM in there, it was literally hitting 92, 93% RAM capacity, and then my stream would start to stagger. So it wasn't even really the regular RAM that was causing any issues. It was the video RAM, believe it or not. But it's worked out pretty good. This one's been doing really well. This is the first time I've streamed with it, but I've done a whole bunch of things at the same time just to push this card to its limits, and it's been working flawlessly, to say the least. So, yeah, it does depend upon the resolution as well as the frames per second. So, you know, I could be running 4K at, you know, 144 or 240 hertz or something like that. Most of YouTube, you'll find, is 1080p at 60 or 30. I usually run at 30. That's what I broadcast at. I think I'm doing what? Yeah, I'm doing 30 FPS right now. So that's just something I do purposely to keep it, you know, real, if you will. Just to keep things going. I gotta watch those ships too. I gotta pay attention to them. They're going to the right, so that's probably where the nearest one's gonna be. Wow, it already is falling, huh? Yes, it is. Alright, where's the... There you are. I love the sounds of the animals in this game. Yep, I can't get that one. Alright, well... I guess it's about time I make this. So I need how many? 2 of those and 1 dihydrogen. Wrong way. Oh, I was right there. Okay. Brain stopped for half a second there. There we go. Okay, we're good. Yeah, the 1080 Ti's, I think we're running at 8. I mean, I'm working out funding for the new machine. Yeah, that's the same way with me, is we were supposed to be getting, like, you know, corporate bonuses and stuff like that, and they made an announcement the other day, said, nope, ain't happening, and we're like, okay, well, great, there goes my idea of having a new rig right out the window. So I'm going to wait on that. Is that what I think it is? Curious Deposits. Go freaking figure. So... yeah, that's interesting. Alright, so we're going to head... trying to decide which way to go. There's south. I want to kind of keep the south on the screen, so we're going to head kind of at a south-southeast west. South-southwest. South-southwest, I think we're heading. Huge festival like that? I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. Whoop. I didn't get the, what's that stuff called? Don't worry. I know what this is. The buried technology that I intended to get while I was over there, but I'm not worried about it. We'll find more on the way. Yeah. Boy, you're just eating batteries, aren't you? Really could use an upgrade. We have anything in this direction? I got some sodium. Let's head grab that. Jeez, 150,000 people. Good grief. I believe it. You know, the town I'm living in, you know, they regularly, I don't know what we're at right now, 350, 375,000, I think is what's in this town. A town, city, whatever. I live on the very, very edge of the town. Literally just on the edge of the county, and, you know, right behind, you know, the other side of the street, right behind them is farmland, which is really great. And it makes for a quieter environment that we live in. It's a very family-friendly neighborhood, a lot of people walking around with their kids and stuff like that, so makes it nice. What do we got here? Pulpy roots. What are pulpy roots good for? Let me just check real quick. Is that shield? Get over here, come on. When did I get a Gek relic? Okay, you guys are good for life support. There, life support. And your hazard protection. Excellent. We'll be using you very much in the near future. We're going to keep you down here. Keep you up here. Moving on. Okay. Wow, nice. Nice sticks. It's a good monitor. Yeah. Where are we going? What are we doing? That way, right? This way? I don't see a whole lot. Got some plants, but that's not going to help me any. Alright, let's go over the rise and head out. Might do a no-HUD challenge one of these days. That'll be pretty cool. Sit up straight. Save my back a little bit. Hello, ship. Yep, over the hill, can't see where you're going. Oh well, c'est la vie. Hey, we got a cache here. Let's go ahead and grab this. What do we got? Got some sodium nitrate. Viking effigy. Yay. Wonderful. Now I heard that. Interesting. I heard a ship. Again, which would be really soon to be hearing a ship, but I wonder. Got a building there. Let's go ahead and head over there and see what we got. A lot of caves in this area, I've noticed, so if we want to, we can duck down if we need to escape from this a little bit. 240. Oh, sweet. Yeah, make me jealous. That's okay. Love to have a monitor like that, to be honest with you. That's not going to be for a while yet. That's kind of like a little low on the list of priorities. For me, anyway. We'll see. We'll see one of these days. Who knows what might happen. So I promised some interesting questions. I think it's time. Time for interesting questions. Some of you may have seen these, especially if any of you follow any types of social media. Instagram, TikTok, anything like that. Hey, we got ourselves a building. This will be nice. So the first question I'm going to ask today is questions that are being posed to us at work as kind of a I don't think it's a psychological study, as more of it's just something to have fun with, and it really blows up our departments. Question that I'd like to ask, I think the one I liked the most was the straw question. Does a straw have one hole or two? I have my answer. I know what I think, but what do you think? This, by the way, is an observatory and is useless. It's just going to throw something out there on another planet, and that's not going to help me at all. So, if it was a starship locator, that would have been better. Go around the outside real fast. You know what? I should really be discovering animals, and I keep forgetting that. Drives new machine, MMO, between the 1080 Ti and the SSD. I'm hurting. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, even the 1080 Ti is not a bad card at all, but the SSD really does help a lot, I have to admit. I am running a 1 terabyte SSD and a couple other smaller ones. I wish I could do the PCI bus versions of them. You know, my computer does not have that ability to do that, but it's still a lot faster than it could be with just a regular standard drive. Okay, more nanites, right? That's it? Yep, just checking. Where are you? You're down here someplace. There you are, I just found you. And gotcha. Alright. Let's go inside and grab some more nanites real fast. So does a straw have 1 hole or 2? Thunder, only 1. 1 hole with 2 openings. 2 openings is what a lot of people say very frequently. I hear that too. I've also heard people say, oh, I got a trader out there. No, that's not what they say. Sorry. I just had someone land. I can sell some stuff. And he got out of his ship too. I'm not going to be able to buy it. I don't have enough on me whatsoever to do anything with, but we might be able to get something. I don't have enough nanites either, unfortunately. See, I can't buy anything. I get rid of the silver. Salvage data, ionized cobalt, a Gek relic, a Viking effigy, projectile ammunition. I don't even know where I got that from. Okay. I just don't have enough nanites to buy a stinking thing. 245 nanites is not enough. Sadly. Oh well. Yeah, that's okay. Tell your husband, don't worry, we had that as well. There was a couple people, but when you're working in a tech support department and you are literally being inundated by stupidity left and right all day long, you don't mind a distracting question like that. We do that as entertainment value only. Indeed, who does give a crap, though? I don't blame you for saying so, trust me. Yeah, the secondary, what do you call it, hard drives or SSDs that I have in here, I use them to back up certain things, back up the games and things like that. That's pretty much all I use them for. But everything's on the main drive right now. It's a fairly new one, so. Alright, so he's going to take off. I can't do anything with him, unfortunately. So we'll have to move on. This way is the way we're going to go. We got to go up this hill. You know what? While I'm here, because I don't want to make the mistake of not finding all 7 of the creatures that are on this planet. 2. I got 3 right here in front of me. And I'm sure there's a flying creature or 2 floating around. Four. It's always a flying creature. 5. Okay, I need 2 more. And what are they? They are flying and underground. Underground's going to be fun, but we should be able to find them. Okay, moving on. Hello, Professor Cynical. Good to have you. I saw your video earlier. I am so sorry your main save got corrupted the way it did. That really, really sucks. I mean, it could be worse. It could be like Jason, who deleted his main save completely by accident. So there's that, but I don't know if this is better or not. But it's sad either way. But what a video of going to the center, man. That was pretty cool. I did like that a lot. That tickled me to no end. I need more dihydrogen, but I can at least make 1... Get back over here of these. There we go. And you, hazard protection. Let me just use you up real quick. Alright, but thank you for joining us today. Appreciate it. Having fun myself. Yeah, that's actually true, Sticks. I don't blame you. Having everything as backup like that. I've learned my lesson, too, in backing up my saves. Even on No Man's Sky, I'll go through in Steam Library and I'll do a backup onto my drive of my save. Because at that one time when they updated to 4.2 and I lost every multi-tool I owned. They reverted back to garbage multi-tools and I have no idea what happened. And I had to start that over again. I think I even started a whole new save at that point. I don't remember, but really, really upsetting. Toxic protection, yay, on a cold planet. Well, I'll install it anyway, only because I can always uninstall it and use the product from it, and therefore I can also get rid of it for now and have it out of my inventory space, so that'll work. So we're just doing a quick no startership challenge. This is not the Fugitive Run, Professor. We voted and decided on this. And the way things are going these days, this is what we're going to do. So, it's corrupted by... Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. I saw that pulsing. Ugh, 500 plus hours. Ow. But you did it for a vid. You sacrificed for the greater good. You crazy son of a... yeah, that's terrible. I'm so sorry, man. I still... I'm staying here for a few moments. Maybe I can get some of these plants. Yeah, fortunately mine did not get that corrupted, but that video, that still was a really awesome video, and it was really cool to watch. You know, pulsing that far out, that literally would have taken, how many years was it? It was like 30,000 years to get back? Or even 3,000, it was ridiculous. I was laughing my butt off at the whole thing. Very entertaining. I'm not in a position to do a lot of, I'm not in a position right here to actually throw things in here. As far as channel links and stuff like that, but everybody please check out Professor Cynical's channel. He has some great content, and he literally lives up to the name Cynical. It is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. I hate to sound like Trump when I say that. Fantastic. But it really is fantastic. It's a great channel. I really love his content. I don't think I can get out of here. I think I just busted my ankles. We'll have to go out the old-fashioned way. We'll dig our way out. Hey. How you doing? We got ourselves some buried technology. Can I get up there at least? Thank you. Work my way out. Nothing like jumping down a hole and then realize you can't get out of it. Stupid. Alright, where's south? South is... that's north. That's north again. There's south. Okay, this way. And is this the one I grabbed already? Yes, it is. Crossed the skybox barrier and entered total darkness. That is freaking awesome. I literally entered the void. Did you find Mom? That is the Void Mother? Is that where she is? Hey, no problem. I appreciate you too, buddy. I mean, I said to several people here at the very beginning of this that I, for a while there, started getting away from having fun in doing this. And I really had to refocus things, and I took a little bit of a break. I didn't do as many videos for a while. And then I started I found joy again in No Man's Sky, and I'm finding I'm just having a really, really good time doing things. So, share the joy, share the love, share the excitement, share what you do. And share it with others so that they can enjoy what you enjoy as well. So, you know, this is why we're here. And I'm really having a good time with it. Jumped in a hole and couldn't... Yeah, the early days when you didn't have those things. Raid 5, 3 more. Cluster, someone druggers. Yeah, I should do that, but I never have sticks. I'm not sure if that's smart or not, but you know what? In all the years I've been, playing with computers for... Hold on. I know this. Don't help me. 30 years, yeah. Wow, has it really been that long? Gosh. 30 years I've been building, taking apart, putting together computers. So, yeah, that's a thing. Any more burbs? No? Hey, we got him. This will be the last one. Excellent. Yeah, I know it's falling. Good grief. Get off my back, Mom. Over here. And 1,750 nanites. Wish I had that before. This way. Anybody land? No. That really is awesome, Marani. I agree. Marani. Can't speak anymore. Oh. Yeah, I know I discovered species on a planet. Thank you. I'm going to state the obvious. Can we do this? 2. I can get 2 more. There we go. All right, that should keep me going for a while. Let's grab a plant. Plant. Sweet root this time. Okay. Oh, you know what? We should really be taking a look around. I'm gonna break my suit soon. It's another one of those buildings again. I'll head towards it. Are you serious? Okay. Well, let's take a step back before I actually hurt myself. Yeah, before the OCD kicks in, right? Okay. Just checking. Get a little dihydrogen out of this. You know what I haven't seen thus far? And I'm sure you're wondering about it too. I haven't seen any sentinels. Except at the buildings down there. I am seeing no sentinels on this planet anywhere. Because usually they're chasing me. Oh, this one's right here too. I didn't even see him. I must have ran right into him too. Good grief. Alright, let's take a look. I just want to make sure nothing's broken. No, we're good. Okay, carry on. So we'll head down that way. But we aren't... Wow, there's a lot of these plants right around me too. Any other buildings anywhere nearby? I don't see anything. Okay. Alright. Pete's sake. For the sake of Pete. Creatures. There we go. It is actually a pretty good start here. Just remember the one golden rule, Mirani. Never attempt to make friends with a sentinel. You'll have a good time. Hey, you know, one of the things we have is we do have a friendly sentinel as one of the items, so... in our normal saves and stuff, so keep that in mind. You know, it'd be interesting. You're probably going to be starting a new save since your one is corrupted, Professor, so at this point, you could be doing a lot of 101 style videos for people. Showing us how to do stuff. I'm going to have to do that one of these days, but... and re-get back to that again. I got some things to do. Marani and the rest of them have already sent me all kinds of messages on, you know, what I need to be doing. Yeah, I just got on my phone my own poll. Hey, you have a poll. Yeah, I know I do. You in the neck. It's like my kids. It's like hitting a pothole in the road and being told, hey, you just hit a pothole. Thanks. Appreciate that. So I agree about the... by the way, getting back to the straw real quick. One hole. Because if you take it, you do this with it, it's still one hole. And the argument I sent out to somebody is if you have a doorway and you go through the doorway, is that one hole or two? It's only one. So, that was the argument I gave. There's other wacky questions that she asks. When I say she, this is our HR lady that sends me these questions. She calls them the question of the day, and it just stirs things up, and you get all the geeks involved, and they start laughing their butts off about stuff. What was the other question we had? Let me think. Good evening, Goris. We were just talking about you. Meet Alex. Alex is, if you're still here too, Goris is in the area of the woods called Europe as well. Alex is from Belgium. And I am just blowing through this stuff like crazy. There we go. Okay. But she sends us the questions of the day, and it just stirs things up. We have a good old time. Especially this time of year, we're a little bit slower. People can have some fun. So, good evening, Goris. I'm a day one player, but the amount of stuff I've learned... it's ridiculous until I started following other enemies. Yeah, it's amazing how much you learn from other people. It's a shared knowledge. People have been teaching me stuff all along, like doing this in first-person view and being able to pick up... and it's going to prove me wrong here this time. Usually you can pick up the stuff on the ground in first-person view that's underground. Doesn't work this time, so I'll have to dig. So that's something that somebody taught me. Adjusting my ship's weapons is a newer thing. I think that came out with Echoes, if I'm not mistaken, but someone told me about it. What a fantastic idea. And it works really good, especially in permadeath situations. Like if you're doing the Fugitive Run, you can adjust your ship's weapons and stuff and take out the bad guys. Life support module. That's nice. Isn't that special? There we go. And what are you? Hazard? I'll put that in there. And we don't need you. Put you down there. Starship fuel. Hang on to it for now, but I probably won't save it. Where'd you go? I know you were here. I saw you just a minute ago. There you are. So first person view again. And there, you can pick it up. No digging required. So that's something that's a viewer taught me. Someone in the comments section, hey, by the way, you know, you can do this. Did a complete video series on that. So. I'm trying to check the chat. I've got 2 chat windows open so I can make out everything that everybody says because of the stinking heart at the bottom. I usually parry myself. The first time I saw a 2-legged walker, I literally, I probably peed a little. I wouldn't be surprised. You know, being familiar with Star Wars, I seeing a 2-legged walker, I'm like, holy crap. That thing exists? And I hadn't seen a video where that stuff existed for me, so. Yeah, I'll have to dig for this one too. And I started running. I ran down a hill. It kept following and shooting its laser at me, and I was freaking out. Ended up digging a hole, just like you said, right there. And sat there, and I had to sit there going, and just breathing for a little while. So, freaked me out. Gosh darn. That was the days. And now I fight them and have fun with them, you know. If I could put a leash on one and have it follow me around, I probably would. Alright, so we got one of these structures here. I ought to be taking another look around, getting distracted by conversation, which I am not having a problem with whatsoever. Enjoying the conversation and the camaraderie. That's part of the whole thing of playing this game is the community. It's a really, really great community that we have. Remind me of chickens. The chicken walkers, I mean, they even called them that, Professor. I don't know if you watch any of the Star Wars series at all, especially the animated, like Rebels, for instance. The 2-legged walkers, the early 2-legged walkers looked like chickens, and it looked just like them. It was really, really funny. I should hit the save icon here while I'm here. There we go. Set some buildings. A little too far away to gather things, I think. I have to get closer here. Yep, looks like we got some nanites out of that. There you are. There we go. More of that. Let's go inside and grab some more nanites, because it's always handy. Right here. Oh, and we have a sentinel finally. Right there. Okay, good. So sentinels are showing up. I thought it was a bit odd that they weren't, but... I mean, not that I really care, to be honest with you, but... Good, more nanites out of that, too. Alright, south. And let's take a look for buildings, and I gotta really start paying closer attention to my surroundings here and see what I can find. So this way, away we go. Dabble into Star Wars. Rebels is a great series to watch. It's animated. But it ties everything you've been seeing lately that Disney's been advertising, like the Ahsoka series and things like that. You gotta see it. The CG, the animation is fabulous. The storyline is very good. But it really does touch on a lot of different things and that's why I like space-based games at this point, is because of, you know, Star Wars. You know, having seen Star Wars in theater, and I know some other people here have too, back when I was a kid. And it just reeled me in after that. So, it becomes that part of my life, I suppose. You know, amongst other things. What sparked a conversation at work the other day for us, too, we started imagining this is funny, actually. We started imagining, a lot of people like to read. Of course, a lot of us do. Audiobooks. A lot of people read via audiobooks. Well, good for them. That's great. Can you imagine your favorite audiobook read by the worst person you can think of? I think his name was Ben Stein from Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You imagine him reading an entire book to you. You know, Morgan Freeman. I could deal with Morgan Freeman, because Morgan Freeman's got a fantastic voice. But can you imagine, like, Gilbert Gottfried reading an entire book to you? War and Peace, as read by Yoda. There's one for you. Think about that. You'd cry. Wow. Ronnie, that's not, I don't know if that's even something you can sell. That's just something you have to pull out every now and then, frame, put on a wall, or something like that. Oh, yeah, forgot that. Let's use 2. Haven't looked in a while. Need to look. Those ankle biters are going to get me every time, unfortunately. Okay. A little more carbon, maybe? We're running low on mining juice. There we go. And since there's none around right now, no sentinels, I'm going to grab this stuff while I can. They seem to be infrequent. They don't seem to be popping up as often as some other planets. If I focus a little harder, I think I might be able to actually find a ship. Tonal monotone. Oh, God. A psychiatric professor and monotone. My God. And you paid money. That's the best part, you know? You actually paid this guy to put you to sleep. I mean, I know better ways to fall asleep, but, you know, that's... that's one way. Come on. Thank you. And there we go. Gek Relic. Yay, I wanted one of those really bad. Alright, a little bit more this way. Let's take a look. Alright. Ships flying. That way. Let's see where they're going. See if we can head that way as well. Too many rises here. I'm not going to find anything. Up and to the left, huh? Some more that way then, I guess? And they're actually heading back. I wonder if that means I'm moving away from stuff that I need to find. Oxygen. Let's go ahead and take that. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to keep going this way. I want to try to find a crash ship here if I can. You know, maybe Arnold Schwarzenegger reading a romance novel. Yeah, that would be messed up. Now, why didn't that show up? That's weird. Okay. And I got a manufacturing facility there. That could come in very, very handy if I can get into it. Probably I won't be able to. That's strange. It didn't show up. Or maybe the icon was blocked. That may be what happened. Okay, let's check that out. Down we go. Recipe monotone. Only something he does to a student. Now that would be funny. That would be really funny if you left and you like ran into him like a supermarket or something like that in a grocery store. And he was, it's like, you know, hey April, how you doing? And suddenly he's got a completely inflective voice, and you're like, wait, what? And the whole purpose he did it was because it was a psychology class. Wouldn't that be something? Ha ha ha. Oh, that would be something. Alright, where did that manufacturing plant go? That's over there. So we'd have to fight through sentinels to get inside, and I need a bolt caster. So I'm going to hold off on that. And we're just going to keep going. Alright. Itchy nose. Oh, no. No. Don't worry. I've got that experience too, my friend. We had a supervisor prior to me in our job who extremely upbeat, A-type personality, but he talked so fast when he did training videos and stuff like that, you couldn't keep up with him. And there was a lot of, he'd explain something and then say, but we'll get to that later. And he'd move on and he'd forget to get to it later. So the training video was a little bit incomplete and we'd be missing stuff. So it was always very, very funny. I always wanted to do those kind of books too, but the one thing, I can do some voices occasionally. I can do a little bit of Yoda. I can do other types of voices, but there's just, it's reading through a book and being able to put inflection in your voice when you change characters. That gets kind of tough sometimes, and I think that's the one area I would have trouble with. Am I heading in the right direction still? Yes. Alright guys, you're going to be heading left. Let's check out these ships real quick. Can I get them? B-class, 12 grand. 12 million, I should say. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to do anything with those. I'm going to need some money. Just take a quick check. So that's another building. That is a transmission tower. Actually, that can find crashed ships. Let's go ahead and head over there, shall we? And what was the other one? How did we pass by these buildings? Am I just literally not paying enough attention? I guess? I don't know. I guess I'm just having fun with everybody. I guess that's what's all it is. I'm being a social butterfly today. Okay. And where's my buried tech? There you are. Let's just dig for it. And we're gone. Back the other way. Spit ourselves out of the hole. Let's grab that. I'm going to grab the food real quick because I think it's time to upgrade everything, or not upgrade everything, but refill everything using that stuff. Did I just... Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Do you see this, right? You know what this means. Forget your stupid transmission tower. We have found ourselves a trading outpost. They're circling. Holy mackerel. Okay, so that's good. Now we just need to get enough stuff to be able to sell the things we have. Right there. That's it. Well, hot diggity dog. Son of a biscuit eater. We daydream and go into autopilot. Isn't that the truth? We are absolutely not connected to the real world. Too much colored socks and occasionally into the wrong classroom. I almost need to stop here for a little bit. And catch up on everything that everybody's saying. You guys are going back and forth too quickly for me. You know, wait a second. Let me check something here. Hold on. Where are you? There we go. Hazard protection. Let's go back up here. And where's the other food? No more food. Okay. I'll just keep going. Actually, we got some stuff around here. Where is the buried tech? Because we need money. There are buildings all the way around me. There's like 6 buildings around me, for Pete's sake. Oh, it's right there. Hi, how you doing? Can I get you? Yeah, I can. Alright, let's keep going. That's the building. So we got ships. We have a landing pad. We've got ships. What kind of ships do we have? 13 mil. That is going to be too... Well, it's a $5 million Explorer. Gosh darn it all. Not bad, eh? That's actually kind of a nice shot right there. Alright, the sun rising in the background, ships landing. Yeah, that looks good. Anyway, moving on. Definitely different. Definitely different. You know what? Life wouldn't be the same without these people having crossed through it. No matter how odd they can be at times, they really make your lives something special. I've had people say, hey, you ever wish you were 20 years younger? And honestly, as much as I would love that for the health varieties of it, no, I don't. Because the experiences I've had with my life have made me who I am today, so. Physics, cosmos. Oh, good gosh. Oof. That's heavy stuff, man. 24. What are you? I don't think I need you anymore. Keen. Hang on to it for now. Get rid of it. Get rid of you. Let's see. Starship fuel. Tubers. We'll hang on to you for now. Okay. Alright, so how much money does that give us? Nowhere near enough to buy a ship. So, what I'm going to do is I don't want to lose this place. What can we make? Can't make a base computer. Because we need chromatic metal. We could put a base here, and that way we can find our way back. I need about 5 mil, and even though I might be able to buy one of these ships, not you. Definitely not you. Anything over there? No. These guys are landing. What about you? 11 and 12. And what about you? 17. Well, nice class ships. I mean, this is good stuff. It tells me the economy here is not bad at all. But we need to buy things. We need to find things to sell. Yeah, I know. Magnate, whatever. I need things. Let's go over there. Yep. Broken machinery. Let's go over there. The more of those I can get, the better off I'll be. We're really close to finishing this out, though. So at least that's something. Yikes, 29 years. Good grief. Oh, there's that music. Recognize the music? I keep expecting Delta to pop up anytime now. Hey, Sugar Rat. Good to have you here. I think now's a good time, since he decided to show up, to let you all know of something that we're going to be collaborating on. Me and him are going to try to do a Permadeath, no starter ship challenge in multiplayer mode. That is the intention. We're going to do that, hopefully, in another run. Oh, we got Atlantids here, too. Go figure. We're going to try to do that in the near future. I'm not sure when, possibly in the next couple weeks, so keep your eyes peeled for that. We will definitely advertise a lot about it. It sounds like a blast. So basically, the two of us will just take off in different directions on the same planet and try to make it to the space station. I need damaged technology. Okay, we need buried technology. I need to make money fast. Copper. I just need 60 copper because I can set up a base computer there as a point of reference. How much did that give me? 65. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay. All right, get down there. Oh. Why is the hole getting too small? Stupid. There we go. We're out of there. Okay, good. Let's get that one. Enjoying retirement. Good for you. I agree. I just bopped that guy right in the nose. And I just got bit by him. You pain in the neck. There we go. Alright. It's funny being this close to all these ships and I can't buy a single blessed one of them because I don't have the money to do it. There's another one back that way. Let me go ahead and grab that. There we go. Well, get away from him. Okay. Let's see. We need more. Beacon. Anything back this way? Alright, I'm going to head back towards that way, but we're going to go over the hill. And go a little further out and see what we can find. I need to find some buried tech. How much do we have so far? We got one more stack, 500,000. Okay. And maybe while we're here, I need a metal plate. Which I should be able to make one. There we go. Copper, copper, copper. Just need the 30. That's it. Let's see. Do we have anything nearby? Oh, there's one right over there. 328. It's kind of high up in the air, unless it's just pointing at it. Okay, we'll check that out in a minute. Good deal. Well, let me know. Let me know what happens with that sugar rat, and we'll see if we can't join forces. Base computer. Can I put that down now? I'm just putting this down as a... I can't put a save point down, which would be much easier, so I'm going to put down a base computer so I could find my way back here. In case I have to go too far afield to go gather materials. I need at least about 6 million is what I need, and I'm running at 2.3, not quite 3. So, I got a lot to do here. But the good news is that we see an end in sight. But this little foray that me and Sugar Rat are going to do, if it works properly or works well, we might get some other people involved. And then maybe we can do a 3 or 4 person run, see how that works out, and see how hilarious it can be. There we go, got it. Take a look. Buried technology is going to be right near you. should be right here. Can't see it. So many rocks here, I can't even see anything. And I can't dig, not with this guy here. I mean, there should be something here, right? This is kind of a pain in the neck. Hang on a second here. Huh. No buried tech here that I can see, but I could be missing it. Very odd. Okay, on to you. Boink. That was pretty good. And there you are, right there. There we go. More buried tech up there. I'm going to gather as much of this as we can. I kind of regret not having gathered more at the beginning, but it is what it is. I do have Stream Elements open, but for some reason it is not working, so appreciate anybody who has subscribed that no announcement was made. Really thank you for that. I'll have to work on it a little bit more this weekend and find out what I can do different to fix it. Boink. There we go. Another unknown building right there. That's funny. All these buildings everywhere. Alright, we'll head there, I think. There's another one pretty close by. What about you? That's even closer. Let's get that one. There should have been one right here. 179. Right there. Okay. There we go. How we doing? Alright. A little over 1 million. So that's going to get me about 3.5 right there. Good grief. This is going to take a little bit. Stick with me. We'll get this done. Is that the one I came from? I don't know. Let's head in this direction anyway. Yeah, it is the one I came from, I believe. Okay. I'm going to go past it. Because I want to get to the other side. Do a roundabout loop around the whole landing pad area. So what was one of the other questions we had? Let's see. Take another quick peek. I just want to make sure I'm not missing something. We're looking for broken technology or buried tech. We got our scanner at maximum distance. Not that that helps any here, but should have found something by now. So what do you think, Sugar Rat? What question should we come up with next? Should we do the cookie? I think the cookie question was probably one of my favorites, personally. The clapping question, that was a good one. We can do that one. I think I like the clapping question probably better than the cookie. Itchy nose. Sorry. Is that... I am literally finding unknown building after unknown building now, one after the other. I'll head towards it. It's no reason why I shouldn't, but if anything, there'll be some technology there. I think I'm going to go with... Let's start with the next question. Next question, I think, is going to be the clapping question. What's the clapping question? When you start clapping, and then you don't clap for a little while, and you clap for the next event, are you literally pausing between claps? Is it one continuous clap with just a very large pause in between, or is it a separate clap? And I'll give you one of the answers that someone came up with just because it was too stinking funny. Alright, we got some broken technology right over there. Did I miss the... It's probably because I didn't highlight it. Dummy. Ah, one of you. Yeah, that doesn't help me at all, does it? Okay, let's go back this way because I saw some broken tech. There it is. Yeah, the clapping question was pretty good. You can type it out too if you want. Is it one continuous clap with just pauses? So the first time you've ever clapped your hands, have you ever stopped clapping because you clap at other times? Or is it separate claps? And I think my favorite part of that response was when someone said that they clapped for the first time when a waitress dropped some dishes in 1994. And to this day, they feel like they've never stopped clapping since. That was one of my favorite answers. I laughed my butt off at that. Had me just about crying. Okay. Technology. More technology this way. 379, 305. Let's go that way. Let's see what these things will get us. Hazard? Good. That's what I was hoping for. So that was one good question I like. Oh, careful. Watch out. There we go. Now, if you don't like that question, we got another one. If you put cookies in milk, does it make it cereal? There's another question for you. If you put cookies in milk, does it make it cereal? Oh, I'm going to grab that one first. And I just got my ankles chewed on again. Bastard. Okay. Back this way. Alright. Sooner or later I gotta get to my base. We're pretty far away right now. Thank God I put a base computer down, though. I am gonna put life support in now. Whoa. Okay, see now, I've never had anybody say that one before. Okay, see, I'm mind blown. That just did it. I don't know. I think we need to text that to ourselves or something. I have my daughter over here answering the questions too. Well, let's see. Get more down there. How much money do we have? Let's see. Let's find out. So that is about not quite 2 million. All total 2 million. So that gives me what? 4.3. We need a couple more stacks of this stuff before we can get what we're looking for. The broken machinery that way. Tally-ho! This is the boring part of this. This is the grind. We're not just looking anymore. We know exactly what we're going to find. We know exactly where to get it. Now we just have to get enough crap together in order to be able to buy it. But at least we did it. There we go. Broken machinery down there. That'll have it. Let's go after that one first. And not get killed in the process. A wet cookie? Well, you know, some people talked about the cereal called Cookie Crisp cereal in milk. Oh, yeah, I know. You are a math geek. Absolutely, 100%. And, you know, honestly, some of those are the best types of geeks to have around. So, you know, don't put that down, that's for sure. Ah, over there. I wish I had that much schooling, to be honest with you. You know, be a professor, to have a PhD or master's degree or something like that, but I never got that involved, unfortunately. But I've always liked math. I've always excelled at math. Actually, what college I did do, I cleared out all of my math first. Just so I could, quote-unquote, get it out of the way. Let's go that one first. There we go. Okay. Hold on. What do we got over there? Oh, we had something. Sorry. There. Next stage. Someone said Cookie Crisp cereal in regards to a cookie in milk being cereal. And it's like, well, yeah, but that is specifically made for being a cereal. But if you literally took, say, an Oreo cookie and you crumbled it up and threw it in a bowl of milk, would that make it cereal? I feel my answer is yes, it does. Cereal is a grain. You're probably pulling up a browser window right now and looking for the definition of cereal. Cereal is considered grain substance that's put into a is a grain substance. A cereal is considered a grain substance, and you can put it in milk traditionally. What have we over there? Wouldn't it be funny if it was a crash ship? It's not telling me. Oh, it's a trade ball. Okay, we're good. Ah, very tech, right there. And how close is that one? Go that one first. Rice Chex would be a cereal. It's a cereal because it contained a cereal crop. So this is flour. So a cookie containing wheat flour is a cereal, but something like. Correct. And I agree with that. And that was my argument to them as well. I was really arguing very strongly in favor of Oreos. And it's like, it is made from flour. Flour is based on wheat. Wheat is a grain. Therefore, crumbled up Oreos and milk is good. Is cereal. Really? Now you show up and then you smack me. Pain in the neck. Grab a little oxygen while we're there. There we go. And there should be one nearby right there. Okay, go after that one. Should be getting close to another stack or two here. Okay. Let's check. 1, 2, 3.5 or so. Might get us what we need. I think we're really, really close. There we go. I'd like to get a little bit more if I can, just to play it safe. But I don't think we're going to find any this close in, unfortunately. So I think we're going to have to live with what we've got. So let's get moving. Wrong way. Completely wrong way. Heading back to my starter ship. That would have been funny. In 3 days. Why can't I find my, There we go. I'm just going to check real quick because it would be really nice to find something. We got buried cache and subterranean organic structures. Let's get a little bit more. I think we can get this without it attacking me. He's going to get mad. I know he is. Maybe. Yep. Okay. And we just got more carbon out of it. Okay. Well, it's worth a shot. Buried cache. Let's check it out real fast. What did we get? We got some money out of it. That's about it. Okay. Oh, we don't need that anymore. Well, I'll hang on to it. I'll sell it. What the heck? We'll keep going. How much do we need to sell to get what we need? And it looks like we got buried tech there, but we may not. We may have already gotten that one. So, I'll check it out. A lot of deposits nearby. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing here. Yeah, so we already dug for it. It's gone. Alright, good deal. Holy crap. Negative 15 Celsius, of course. Oh, yeah, there's that one. That was a chaotic one, too. I think it falls into the category of whether you're a psychotic person or not. Sock, sock, shoe, shoe, or sock, shoe, sock, shoe. Not wearing socks. Depends. Are you naked? Well, that's a question. I haven't had socks on me in 2 years. Louisiana, it doesn't get cold. There you go. Oh, shut up. You're leaving the house. Have to put on socks and shoes. What's the order? It's a good question. If Claude, and do sock, sock, shoe, shoe. Wait, sock, sock, shoe, sock, sock, shoe. You have typed inside for inside shoe. It stinks. Well, you know, it is cold out, so you got to keep those feet warm. I get it. So an extra pair of socks is not a bad idea. I do agree with that. I can't tell you how many times I've gone out to shovel snow or something like that and needed to put on an extra pair of socks. Or should have. Why are my feet so cold? Because you were stupid enough not to put on a second pair of socks. Alright, let's sell some of this crap and see what we got. Maybe we can finally end this one and I get rid of Delta's music in my head. Because again, I keep expecting Delta 1 to pop in any second and say, hey, that's my music. Up the ladders. And there we are. Yep, I know. Yeah, I'm not going to hug you, buddy. Sorry. I swear he looks like he was about to hug. Come on, give me a hug. No. Where are you? Let's get rid of the copper. Gonna get rid of the microprocessors. That should do for now. What do we got? 5.5 million. Is that enough to buy a ship? So we're gonna check out all the ships that are here. There are none here. We lose. Just kidding. Yeah. Gotta wait for something else to land, I suppose. $5 million, 5 million credit or unit. Hauler? Not likely. I'll check it just to see what it is, but 21 mil. That's what we're looking for. 8 million, C-class. But that's one of those nicer 8 million ones. Alright, we got a couple of the ships landing now. 18. It'll probably be about the same. 34. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. Another 34. Anybody over here? Nope, that's it. So yeah, we gotta wait for one of these $5 million ones. What else can I get that's worth some cash? I mean, I could sell everything on me if I want. 25,000 for you. 3,000 for you. Hey, what if I can buy one of those? You know, you can attack those now. Don't know if you knew that or not. At 5 degrees, sock, shoe warmer, so stay inside. Stay inside. Where'd it go? There it is, ammonia. That's not worth anything. Just gonna hang on to it for now. Okay, what about you guys? What are you guys worth? 11? 20. Come on, shuttles. Pain in the butt, piece of garbage. 6.7 million. So close. We're at 5.5. I think we're going to have to go for more. I don't really want to, but I have a funny feeling I'm going to need to. Unless you are a C-class. No, you're not. Because I know as soon as I leave here, something's going to land and it's going to be like, aha. The fighter is probably not going to be worth it. I'm going to check out these explorers real quick. I had a, so we had a reason for the question too, is most everybody answered sock, then shoe. 8 million. Not quite right. And the same thing, and if you're going to talk that, you know, you want to really find out who's the psychotic people around you. It's the same question in regards to like toilet paper or paper towels or something like that. Putting it on a spindle where it comes down so you can grab it. Do you have it come down over the front of it, or do you have it come down over the back of the roll? That's the next question. $15 mil. 549. We might actually be in that general vicinity one day. We're talking about different routes back from Florida, because we're going to be taking a trip to Florida here soon. Let's go for the buried cash real quick. I want to see if I can get another million. If I can get another million, we should be good. A couple more stacks. From the front. Thank you very much. Thank you, Delta One. Appreciate it. And welcome to the chat. That means you are not a psychotic person. The psychotic ones have it go underneath, and that's just not right. Gosh darn it, get over here. What'd we get? Another record. I just got nanites out of it. I'm not getting money. I need money. I have ships everywhere and no money. Let's go ahead and get this buried tech. Good to have you here. Dallas, Fort Worth. That's actually nice. We have some friends of ours that just moved out there to Dallas, Fort Worth area, and they kind of like it out there, too. Me, myself, I think, Delta, you're up in the Washington area, if I remember correctly. That is the D.C. area. And I reside in a little town called Lexington here in Kentucky. Yeah, let's use some sodium. That way. Buried tech. Yeah. I know it's falling. Leave me alone. Just outside DC? Yeah. Nice to have the Eastern time zone. Me and Sugarette were talking just a little bit ago. We're going to do me and him are going to, hopefully if we can get this working properly, we're going to do a collaborative, what I'm doing right now, a Extreme Permadeath No Starter Ship Challenge multiplayer. And we're going to broadcast that. He's going to stream on his channel, I'm going to stream on mine, we're going to jump on Discord and make fun of each other. We think that would be a great thing to do, and a lot of fun, and I look forward to trying this out, and hopefully it doesn't wreck completely. But, whatever happens, it's going to be fun no matter what. Lance, buried cash? Yes, I'll take it. How much do I have? 5. Need more. Montana. Detroit. Look at all these cities. Isn't that wonderful? But you got Goris, who's here from, I think, Germany, and you got Alex, who joined up here. He's from Belgium. I get everything? Got everything. Okay. Alright, see if we can get to this thing here. Come on, clear it away. What do we get? An upgrade module. Suspicious life support. I don't care, we'll put it in there. You know, I could go always and install those and get a little money out of them now that I think about it. Alright, what do we got over here? Anything? Anything? Got another Uncle Owen unknown building over there. Yeah, I don't need that. But it will have buried technology there. Suborganic structure. I missed that. I must have passed right over it. Let's grab that too. Sock, inside shoe. So basically, you were just a big, huge pile of socks and shoes. How did that help? Okay. And I'll get some Mordite out of it. Whatever. I am going to try to go to that, I think, next. We'll take a detour. We need the money. So no matter what happens here, we got to get something here. This should be my last trip. I'm hoping that we'll have enough after this to purchase whatever ship comes our way, or at least something cheap enough that we can finish this run. The question, we were talking about shoes and socks, Delta. You know, do you put on your socks first and then your shoes? In other words, sock, shoe, shoe. Or do you put on sock, shoe, and then sock, shoe? And that's what's got Styx going nuts over here, because, you know, his colder climate that he lives in, it really doesn't make a difference. He has to put like 47 pairs of socks on before he puts on a shoe that's probably about 12 times the size of what he needs. Just to keep his feet warm. Yeah, let's take care of that. You know what? While we're here, why not? Let's just go ahead and do it. Pattern 12624 is 720 every time. And just on the off chance there happens to be a crash ship nearby and we can get rid of this, we'll call it a day. Not seeing anything popping up. Not going to tell me there's one halfway across the planet. This has been doing this a lot lately when I'm looking for crash ships. It just points at the ground. Yeah, literally 12 hours. That's on the exact opposite of the planet that I'm standing on. Oh, well, it is what it is. Let's go over here. We should have some buried tech over here someplace. Right. Yep, I know it's falling. Thank you. Yes, exactly. Thank you. If you go sock, shoe, you're a crazy person. Absolutely. Very few people put on shoe, sock. Yeah, well, you should speak to my daughter. My 14-year-old daughter tells me otherwise. That's the way she likes to do it. just because she likes to be different. That's exactly what she sent to me, and I was just like, no, you need to go away. You know, I got 4 kids. I think I'm going to have to sell that one. I don't think she's worth having around here. I'm kidding, of course. Or am I? I don't know why I'm getting nanites. I don't need them. Where? Hold on. I got to go that way to get back to my base. Let me see. Is there anything nearby in this direction? We have buried mineral formation. Let's grab that. This guy won't like it, but I don't care. Alright, gotta get through this mess. There we go. This might be worth something. Ooh, there's 2 of them. Alright, what do we get? 7,000. 25,000. At least that's something. We got something more. We got a full stack over here. It's another 0.5 mil. Well, let's head back and hope that this is enough. And if we find something along the way, not cargo drops, but something more valuable, we'll grab it. But I don't see anything here except that. Ooh, what's that? Okay, I'll grab that. Yeah, I hate when mine run too. Come on, get out of the way. Hey. You know, Delta, you've been retracting a lot of your messages. You're worrying me here, pal. It is not. It is not. I know I advertised that, but I gave people a choice in a poll, and we decided on a just a quick no starter ship challenge. Ultra, you know, extreme permadeath, blah 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 blah. I thought I had food in here. My fugitive run, I decided it's still there. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. I'm just not as concerned about it right now. I wanted to just have some fun tonight, take it easy, you know, that kind of thing. I keep accidentally hitting enter. That's okay. I got a new keyboard myself, and I keep fumbling around with the keys trying to figure out where in the world I'm going, so it is what it is. You know, I could start a sentinel battle. That'll be fun, right? Great. Viscous fluids. Just what I wanted. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's get back to the base landing pad, whatever that thing's called. Books. Trying to think of audiobooks and who would be the worst people to read them. And sometimes you can think of even better people to read them. Like, you know, wouldn't you like to hear an audiobook read by, like, Christopher Walken? Wouldn't that be extremely entertaining? Especially if he can put his own inflection in it. That would be fantastic. Come on. If I got a ship up there right now I can use. I think I can get up this one. Got it. There we go. Alright, let's sell this garbage. Out of my inventory, please. What else we got that we can sell real quick? Mordite, gone. Sulfite, dirty bronze, Herox. Alright, we're into the 6 million range. What do we got? 10. Anybody over here? 22. Yeah, that's not going to work. How about you? 6.8. I saw one up here that was under 6, so definitely not you. 8.1. Just want a little bit more, sir. I mean, I could sell everything else in my inventory. I don't think I'll even come up with about another 100,000 at this point. And we can't trade our old ship, so it is what it is. Shatner. Oh my gosh. Never thought about him. That would be great. He's not a bad author himself for the most part. He wrote a pretty good story with the Tech Wars and stuff like that. I'm sure he's written other stuff, but... Yeah, you're right. I mean, Will Wheaton actually does a great job at reading. I don't know if anyone's ever... Well, Ready Player One, perfect example. He did the audiobook on that, and he was fantastic at it. But other people, huh? Let me think. Shaquille O'Neal. Reading an audiobook. Not sure if it would be good or bad. I don't know. It's actually a pretty looking ship. I like the symmetry of that one. Enter. It'd be great if you had a keyboard that was like this big, you know? Of course, hitting that WASD would be a real interesting concept. 17 million for a shuttle? Come on. 5.7. We got it. Dang, up here. Hi. I'm gonna buy your ship. Not trading. 2. There it is. Okay. Negotiate. We can buy it for 5.7. Finally. Done. It left us with 338. And this is my ship. Doesn't say it's unoccupied, it's my ship. Pain in the neck. And there we go. We have completed the challenge. We now have a ship. So, we're going to go ahead and jump out of this now. Tracy Morgan. Floyd Mayweather. Tracy Morgan. That would be freaking awesome. That would be freaking awesome. We were talking about Ben, was it Ben Stein from Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Bueller. Anyone? That would be pretty good, too. Maybe like Arnold Schwarzenegger reading War and Peace. You know? Let's go fictitious characters. How about, I said this earlier, how about Yoda reading The Hobbit or something like that? And actually, you know, the first sentence of The Hobbit is actually almost like Yoda. You know, you could have started out by saying, a hobbit lived in a hole in the ground, but it's in a hole in the ground that lived a hobbit. So Yoda would have a great time with that. In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit. Something like that. Thank you. Thank you, Thunder. No, I don't take don't take offense at that. I've put my children to sleep many, many times. So that's perfectly fine. Getting your voice, using your voice to help people to fall asleep is actually, I think it's not an insult at all. I think it's more of a compliment, if you will. That's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that. So if I want to put more inflection in my voice, I can. 5 days, Yoda saying, I sense much fear in you. Was my blue screen of death sound. At least in your own head. Boomhauer. You know, Sugar Rat, I have no idea. Boomhauer. You can do Hank and his son, what? Bobby. Hank and Bobby. That would be great. Interrupting their reading as they're yelling at each other about stuff. A superpower. Yeah, you know, maybe. I don't know. Is it a superpower? Whatever. I know that some people like it, and that's perfectly fine. To get back to this for just a second, we're playing No Man's Sky. That run is complete. We've actually completed the challenge of this challenge. It's done. We have found a ship. We have a starter ship. Yay, we're done. It's over with. We probably should have went with a more relaxed play, I think, at this point, considering everything we've been talking about, so... God dang it, babe. God dang it, Bobby. Bobby, would you get out of there already? Ah, well, if you're going to do that, then maybe we can have a... Oh, my gosh. Hold on. I just thought of somebody, and I have his picture in my mind. I can't think of his voice anymore. Sticks, you're still on this. We've moved on, okay? I'm just going to say this. Oh, crying out loud. 6 million ways to die in the West. I'm going to have to look him up. It's driving me nuts. It'll come to me like at 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'll wake up and blurt out his name. Wherever that is. So yeah, so that is the end of that run. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of it. There's no reason to keep this. It took us about an hour and a half to get that done. So that's a pretty good, solid permadeath no starter ship challenge run. So we had a blast the whole time. We're all talking about stuff, so that's even better to be able to do that while you're watching all this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and jump on my main save as well, and because the Fugitive Run is just going to be a little too involved, and I have to focus a little too much on that. And we'll do that maybe next time. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this one. It is not my main save, if Professor Cynical is still there. I'll go ahead and jump in here. So. God dang it, Bobby. Oh, he does all the voices for Family Guy. You know exactly who I'm talking about. As soon as I say Family Guy, you know who I'm talking about. But I think he could do any book reading, any audiobook. Because of all the various different voices he can do, it would be awesome if we could use him. He would be really, really good. And if anyone could type in a stinking name, please do. It's driving me nuts. So, oh, you know what? I forgot about that. It's additional storage. Where should I add it? Can I add any more? Oh, maxed out. All right, never mind. Thank you. God dang it. Good old Seth. Ah, there's my ship. What other ships I have over here? Golden Vector, yeah, okay. Been playing a couple other different games. I've been testing some ideas out of what I want to do as well. Because as we've mentioned earlier in the broadcast, the Redux should be coming out soon. I don't know how sooner. It's only going to be 3 expeditions, so I'm assuming 2 weeks apiece, 6 weeks worth of that. So I expect that in the next week or two we're going to see that. But I'm exploring other games too because, you know, sooner or later I want to morph into other things. I do Minecraft Family Night with my kids and stuff like that. And that's always fun. And even if you're not really into Minecraft, it gives you a little more insight into me and my life with my family. And it's me, and I've got 3 daughters and a son, and all 5 of us play together. And it's not so much how we play or the game itself. You're only looking at my screen. Just listen. Just listen to the communication going back and forth. And basically, I've got 4 clones of myself all going back and forth, and the sarcasm starts building and building and building. When you get an hour into it, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. No. It's going to be anything from, as far as the expedition's concerned, it's going to be anything from 2023. So it'll always be those. Now, a lot of people are talking about pushing, and I know many people have suggested to Hello Games, it would be great to have a selection on our main screen when we start our game to be able to select a custom expedition or something like that, or to select an older expedition. You may not get the rewards you would have gotten had you done it at the time it was released, but to be able to go back and play another expedition from the past would be fabulous. To be able to choose, because a lot of us have some of the ones that were like our favorites, and we'd love to go back and just play them again, just for the heck of it. I think that would be wonderful. So that would be pretty cool. But, you know, who knows? Who knows what happens here? So the Minecraft thing, check it out if you get a chance. It's just for the fun of it. You know, like I said, you're going to get a little insight into the family. We're doing a little bit of Stardew Valley at this time as well, just me and my two youngest. So that's always good. Snooze that. And then the other thing I'm looking at, I've been playing a little bit of Subnautica. It is kind of creepy. It is kind of strange. I kind of wish they had a little bit more in a tutorial type situation to teach you more about it. But I'm picking up on it. I got a few hours into it and I'm kind of liking that. I did Viewfinder. I saw Jason play it one time. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And I got it and I played it all the way through. And then I'm like, okay, that was cool. Raft is another one that I'm thinking about. Especially if I can go multiplayer on that and play with somebody on that one. That would be pretty neat. And then one more, what was the name of it? It's not coming to mind right now. There's another one that's more of an indie game that's really, really a lot of fun. So it is a weird game. Very, very weird. Yeah, 9, 10, and 11, that's correct, Marani. Subnautica is a strange game, but I kind of understand the concept. It's a survival concept, but it's very, very odd being stranded on a planet like that and doing all those things. So, yeah, that's pretty cool stuff, you know. So, Medieval Dynasty multiplayer coming out on the 8th. Mid. Dynasty. It's coming out on the 8th. Check that out. Yeah, I'm scribbling it down. I always keep a pad and pen here, just in case. That actually sounds pretty good. I kind of like medieval stuff anyway, so that's pretty neat. But there's so many other games out there that we could be playing, you know, so it would be kind of cool to do that stuff as well. I don't know how much time I can dedicate to it as time goes on, but, you know, as we cross and are getting very, very close to the 1,000 subscriber barrier here, the ad support would be something I'm kind of curious as to what it's going to do. So, you know, I never thought it would get this far. I figured, you know, I'm going to get, you know, 50 to 100 people watching my channel and everything like that. And here I am, 955, 57, 50. I don't know how many we got right now that are watching, that are subscribed here. And the No Man's Sky community has been fantastic. And people are just constantly communicating and sending ideas and all kinds of neat stuff. I mean, it's been really, really fascinating. And that support has been overwhelming. I've really, really enjoyed it. So I'm slowly redeveloping the channel. I've actually gone to your channel, Delta, and checked things out. Okay, what can I do that I could change things and make things a little bit better? I check out Beeblebum, Jason, and all the usual guys, and just see how do these people have their channels set up? What do they do? And I'm on my own here. I don't really have a whole lot of people that are able to assist me with this, so I'm just kind of doing things. I don't have a moderator or anything like that. So I just go. You know, I just go with it, and I just try to figure things out on my own. I'm a quick study. I'm a quick learner, so I'll figure things out, but it's just one of those things. And hopefully we'll have a decent channel set up. And again, the channel is for the fun of it. It's if you enjoy this game like I enjoy this game, you want to watch me play, you want to chat, that's why we're here. We'll have a good old time. Oh, got some animals wanting to attack again. Yeah, great. Alright, let's see what kind of tool we got here. Come on, get in there. Alright. Yep, see? They've already got a problem. They're not close enough together, and I can't really do anything with this tool. Even though it is an A-class, there's just not much I can do with it. I want all four right next to each other, so this one's not going to help us at all. So I'm going to decline this tool. What am I on? Runic Lens? Hi. Okay. Sorry, I don't like to do that too often, but there you are. Floating. Some shells still feel there's something. Wow, there's a lot of words I didn't know here. The red eyes feel their despair. I think I know this one. The Tormentor. So this one, destroy the Vandal, warn the Vandal, scream for aid. I've done all of them. Scream for aid. That's what you want to do every time. Destroy and warning you're not going to get anything for it. You still sacrifice, you still die per se, but the harvest remains, which means you get something out of it. So, looks like I got some sodium or something out of it this time. There we go. That's it. And another animal. Alright, so we'll go on to another one. That's alright, 43 to go, that's fine. It's been a slow crawl. Delta knows what I'm talking about. Final Fantasy... Hold on, I know that number. That looks like 14. Good, good. Occasionally forays into Minecraft. Subsidence, that's one I haven't done. Okay. Farthest Frontier. Okay, now grab the pen here. Farthest Frontier. Another one I gotta look at. $150 words per race? $850 words per race. Oh. 850 words per race. That's the maximum you can get. I did not know that, because I'm slowly coming up on the 650, and I figured I got to be getting somewhere soon. Linguist, you know, just about learned everything I thought, but I didn't realize you can get 850. So I still got a lot more words to go. That's funny. Outlaws, I'm nowhere near anything for them. I still don't have much of a standing with them, but autophage, I'm way high up on their standing. And getting to the point where I'm getting enough words that I can understand most of everything they say, so at least that's something. So, but anyway. Empyrean Galactic Survival. And you can't learn more. That's interesting. 850 and you can't learn more, April. That's amazing. Amazing. Empyrean Galactic Survival. There we go. Write that down. Oh, good night, Gorse. I know it's really late over there. It's probably, what, 1 or 2 in the morning, so yeah, go to sleep. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you being here. It's been nice having you. I don't think I hit it, did I? I didn't hit it. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's right in front of me this time. Okay. There we go. In case you're wondering, Delta, what I'm doing this time, I'm looking for Atlantid multi-tools, and I'm looking for the perfect Atlantid multi-tool. I have probably searched about 250 monoliths at this point looking for one. I want to find it on my own. I don't want to just go to the No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange or something like that and look for it there. I would really like to find one of my own for once. But, we'll see. Again, good night, Goris. It was nice having you here. The only accomplishment is all the Steam achievements. For No Man's Sky, that is. That's pretty good. I mean, I don't think I even have all the Steam accomplishments for No Man's Sky at this point. Not for lack of trying, either. Let's see what kind of tool we have here. Alright. Alright. Hey. I don't know what happened there. That's weird. Try that again. I hit the wrong button. So it's an A class. We got 1 supercharged slot so far. So we don't know what we're going to get later, so I'm going to go ahead and buy it. And we'll check it up at the space station. Oh yeah, this one. This one. Always, you're rusted up. Always just embrace the decay. Never strain against it. Yep. And usually you get at least something out of it. And I think normally it's just a radiant shard. That's it. Oh, this time, no, you get the ossified things. I get a lot of those. As you can see, I got a lot of garbage to sell off. Alright. Alright. Up we go. No, we don't want to go up. I just want to scan. Oy! Oy vey, everybody. There's another one. How far away? Pretty far. I have checked an entire planet here at least. I've checked partial planets on all of them. I've decided just to keep checking planets until I can find something. I've come pretty close on a couple of the landed multi-tools, but not all of them. Are you going to be broadcasting tonight, Delta? Are you going live at any point in time? Or are you saving it for Monday night or something? I don't even know if you're in town, to be honest with you. And again, as before I mentioned, I don't have things set up in such a way that I can jump on real quick and send links, but do check out Delta One's channel as well. Delta does a lot of the same games, and he has a lot of other games that he does besides. He's turning into one of those guys. And I love his content. Him and his brother, I mean, when his brother jumps on, that is, it's pretty cool stuff too. It just makes it funnier. But at this point, him and his family are just absolutely hilarious. Okay, we got no supercharged slots here, so I'm going to just go ahead and buy it, and we'll see what it's like. I should have saved the coordinates. I just realized that. Alright, so real quick, this is the coordinates for this one, plus 3663, negative 7636. And then real quick, the coordinates for the planet in the Eisentum galaxy. So we'll see how this works out. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, gotta do this first. Alright, well, up to you if you want to just hang out and do a couple extra videos for yourself so you have them. See, I got all the words here. That would be fine too. I like taking a break once in a while. I wasn't sure whether I was going to be doing this tonight at all. I thought I was going to be doing a couple videos, but I got some time this week coming up to get some things knocked out during the week weeknights. So I figured, alright, I'll go ahead and do it. You know, Wednesday night I don't have anything planned, and my wife's going to be at work, so it'll give me a few hours to get some videos knocked out and get some stuff saved up, because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks at the end of the year. So I figured I want to get some things put out there. But we'll see. We'll see. Those guys. Yeah. It's one of those guys. No more remember them. This one always gets me because I'm not sure which one to remember. Forget the flare, I think is what we do here, because it's telling you to forget them. There's no reason to remember them, you just might as well forget them. So don't remember it, you don't do nothing, forget the flare. Well, April, I hope you have a lovely evening. Thank you very much for joining us again. You're one of my first members here who have joined my crew, and I really, really appreciate it. Right now, I call it a friend level. There's going to be probably a level before it that'll be acquaintance, and then a level after that that'll be called family. You know, Italian after all. You're part of the family now. But thank you very much for joining us. You have a great evening. Hope you enjoy dinner. Hope the decorating goes well. Don't get in trouble. Don't burn anything down. Don't electrocute yourself. Life returns. Did we get something out of that one too? Nothing, but it doesn't make a difference. We're going to have to sell some of this stuff off. It's too much stuff in my inventory. Alright, time to head to the space station and sell a bunch of garbage. And check out these multi-tools. It's my favorite ship, in case you're wondering. One of the things you'll notice, it says anti-gravity well 96%. It does that every single time. It's got such a great recharge rate on this thing that I never have to fuel up my landing gear, my launch thrusters. Never. Not once. So that's why I use this ship all the time for most of my travels. There we go. Come on in. So if you're wondering why I'm not going to the space station, for those of you who came in a little late, its space station's a good 45 seconds to a minute away. And I find if I come into my freighter and take its teleporter pad to the space station, I get there quicker. And then I can come back the same way. Space stations, current system, go. And boom, we're at the space station. Alright, so we got the lower class one in our inventory right now. That sets up a restore point. Let's check this out. A lot of noise out there. Must be some ships popping in. And 3. And 3 again. And slots. What do we end up with? We got one supercharged slot there. Nothing else is appearing, so unfortunately that means it's going to pop up in some yeah, see, all 3 of them are down there. So that's not going to work for me. See what I mean? So we got 4 slots right there, so this is a useless one, unfortunately. Decline. So let's go ahead and do the restore point. There it is. Do not check the autosave. It'll pull you in after that. All right. Any second, we'll pop back in. Promise. Though it did lock up on me the other day, and I actually didn't get back. I don't know why. I don't know what happened. It was really, really weird. Doesn't happen often that No Man's Sky locks up on me. That one? Nope. This one. Okay, so now we got the other tools selected. I'm going to jump in and out. Okay, I'm looking at the time when I do that, because I want to know what time it is on the clock. I'll do this one more time. This was an A class, so we only have to upgrade it one time. So 3. Okay, and let's see what we ended up with. Nothing at all. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. Yeah, this is just the one slot over here. So that means the slots that I'm putting in here, they're going to have them all down here. Look at that. Ah, so messy. If you could only decide where you wanted to put it yourself, that would be so much better. But it is what it is. So I figured we're going to go here. Let's go about another 20 minutes or so, and then I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping it up because I'm getting a little peckish here. Haven't eaten anything since about noon today. That was about a little over 7 hours ago. Nope, I don't need to go anywhere. So you'll see that after doing all that, I still have my nanites, 184,000. I'm going to have to get more sooner or later, because every time I purchase one from the monolith, it costs me money. So we're going to head over here to the anomaly. Anomaly. And we'll go ahead and deconstruct those 2 for void motes. And then we'll take the teleporter back to our starship. I would like to get rid of all the upgrades that I have in my inventory, so I may jet back to the space station for a cleanup. Or that's what I call it. Cleanup. I should have went to the other one. That's okay. I'll just run around. No big deal. Just pass by Nada, slap him in the face once, and keep going. Boy, I love the upgrades I have in this exosuit. My running never ends. I could literally run around the outside of the anomaly and never run out of juice. Process. Okay, that one's gone. Change to the other one. I get 805 for that one. That's still good, though. Alright. Let's get my other multi-tools set up. There we go. Out the window. I'm going to jump back to the space station only because I want to get rid of these upgrades. I have my inventory build up on some stuff real quick. And we'll go from there. Good deal. And, you know, we're going to go, as I do more of these, like, very relaxed runs in the future, I'm going to do a couple videos that'll just be like spaceship, you know, starship looking for crashed starships and things like that. And we'll do things that'll be really relaxed. Things that can put, you know, put people to sleep like you Thunder. You know, nighttime things. You can just get it going. You know, maybe I'll do like butterflies in the microphone or something like that. And I don't know how to do any of that crap. But I'm not licking my microphone. I draw the line there. Don't say anything, you. Kids in the background, love it. All right, so yeah, we're in the right spot. We want to sell stuff off. There we go. Yep. Wow, there's an actual word I don't know. What do you know? Okay. There we go. Gone. It's a Beeblebum raid. The Hive has raided. Well, hello and good evening, Beeblebum. It's good to see you. Not doing anything in regards to Fugitive, so if you're looking at this ship thing, wow, you got a pretty decent... No, it's nothing to do with it at all. So, you know what? I'm going to go a long ways to my starship this time. I should have taken the teleporter, but I got a little distracted there. So, I'm just doing a little bit of easygoing gameplay. We did a Permadeath no starter ship challenge, and an hour and a half later, I had a ship. So, there we are. And we're just having fun tonight. Just enjoying the ride, enjoying the camaraderie with the community and everything like that. So, but thank you for joining us. I really appreciate it. Really liked your stream the other day, where you were building in that stream. I'm not joking. I was taking notes. I really enjoyed it. I know I was at work at the time, but there wasn't much going on. And it was really enjoyable to see how these things work. I have never been a builder at all, so... Yeah, easygoing is always to just do that every now and then. It makes for a nice little change of pace. So I got done with that, and I'm just looking for Atlantid multi-tools now. I've searched like 2 complete planets in this entire system, and I'm not finding the perfect tool yet. So it's getting to me after a while. I do it on my own for the most part, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay. Take a look around here. I saw you were playing a little bit of a different game there. I like that game too. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if it's one I'm gonna... Whoa, okay, ouch. Almost smacked into my own ship there. Yeah, just keep going. But I saw your live broadcast earlier. I wasn't even sure whether I was going to be broadcasting tonight or doing a live stream. I just decided to go ahead and give it a shot. Figured, why not? You know, it's been a while. And Delta's here too. We got Sugar Rat here. Missed a couple of people. April just left. April's one of my very first members of my channel here. I'm just getting things set up. I haven't quite hit 1,000 subscribers yet, but I'm trying to get everything set up and ready for that kind of stuff. I don't really want to leave that hanging too much longer. But working a secular job at the same time is, you know, finding the time to do so, feeding the family. Yeah. But I still have fun, and that's the whole purpose. That's why we're here. We're having fun and enjoying things together, so. And it's late there too. Now I think about it, you're in Malta, so you're, what is it? You're 6-hour difference from me, so you're 1 o'clock in the morning over there. Why don't you go get some beauty sleep, dude? Appreciate you joining me. I really have. It's really nice. Thank you very much for reading. Go to bed. Get some sleep. Get a snack. I used to do streams where I answered the questions of the viewers, but it was always very random and having days without questions, but I really enjoyed Thursday. Yeah, the Thursday streams I really like. I like when you go and visit other bases or you have people come in and you do like interviews and stuff like that. That's really cool. I do like that. That's pretty nice stuff. What did I do to my ship's exhaust? It's running a little rich, is what it is. That's all. It's got a little extra speed in there, a little kick. Just ignore it. I don't think I'll pass inspections, though, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You didn't see anything. Space Engineer is real fun, but it has a bit of a learning curve. Yeah. I've got a guy at work that actually plays Space Engineers, and he watches your channel like a hawk. I mean, he's like very dedicated to watching everything on there. And he's just shaking his head and laughing, especially when you were doing it with Survival Bob. That was hilarious. That was hilarious, the stuff we would talk about on that. Yeah. Well, you know, according to you, Thunder, I have a type of voice that will really put people to sleep sometimes, so If I can lull you into a nice calm state, I'm going to do my best. But again, I draw lines at licking my microphone. That ain't happening. And I'm about to quit here in about 10 minutes myself. I got to get something to eat and get some dinner and everything like that too, so. That's an interesting spot for an upgrade. What the heck, let's just grab it. Hey, whatever works for you, you Thunder, that's all I'm saying, man. Divergent Mind, Convergence, oh, I don't remember this one. Hold on. I think you have to quarantine them? No, I get in trouble for that. Because you're not allowing it. You don't want to permit it. You want to delete the divergent. I think it's number 1. Let me just check that. There it is. There it is. Okay, approval. But I think you get... Oh, standing increase of Corvax. I don't think you get anything for the others. Yeah, good. Okay, you don't have any negative things that happen there. Alright. Where's my ship? See, I did it again. Common thing from me. You know those base building? Yeah, some guy into an art project? An abstract art project? Really? No kidding. I'll have to look that up. That's going to be very interesting. An art project. No, that sounds really fascinating to be able to do something like that. That's actually pretty neat. I mean, I get a kick out of what Beebs builds. You know, and the stuff he's able to complete. I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that can do that, and don't get me wrong about that. But seeing someone, and I think one of the first times I watched you play, Beebs, is when you were building the Mos Eisley Cantina, and it blew my mind. And it was right after that. It's like, all right, I'm subscribed. I'm staying with this guy. I've got to watch this from now on. So, yeah, that drew me in right away. I like to do simpler things. I love the exploration and traveling version of this. I'm the kind of person, when I go somewhere, I like to drive. So when you're living in the U.S., it's 1,000 miles to go visit my parents. Kilometers-wise, it was about 2,500 kilometers, I think that would turn out to be, give or take. And that's just one way. So, but the journey... I enjoy the journey. I love seeing the sights along the way and everything like that. I enjoy the journey. And I think that's what I like about No Man's Sky, is that everything's a journey. Everywhere you go, everything you do is that kind of thing. Really? It's right here? Holy crap. It's right next to me. Oh, right next to a freighter, too. Sooner or later, I'm going to find one that I've already been to, so we'll see what happens. Well, the playthrough is it. I got to go back and forth because they got that stupid heart on the chat, on the chat. It just drives me nuts in the comments in the chat. Well, but I'm not sure what happened. I think we had a bit of lack of goal in the playthrough. Perhaps we jump back into it next time. Well, you know, it could be a goal. It could be a goal. You can have a goal for the playthrough, or the goal can just be have fun. And I think that's important as well. If you're not having fun doing it, then there's something wrong. Galaxy hopping and some of the worlds in Hilbert are weird. You know, I ought to check out that. I think I have a base in the Hilbert dimension. I ought to check that out. I don't have them all over the place. Yeah, I know. You were actually getting burned out on building, but you played other games, and you even played Valheim and things like that. I like Valheim, and I do play it on the side. It's not one I usually broadcast too much about. So, yeah, I have a lot of fun on that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah. And you can get burned out after a while, and I think that's what was happening to me. It wasn't so much in the building, but it was in the playing. I was playing the game so often, and then trying to arrange things, and okay, when can I do the next stream? I got to set some time aside and get some videos put out, and the next thing I know, it's like turning into a task, and it wasn't as much fun anymore. So I started pulling back a little bit, and I eased up, and I put out a video here, a video there, just to keep things running along. I do my anomaly video every Friday night. And then I started to have fun again. I started playing the game and having fun, and I was like, you know what? I just need to broadcast and have some fun. Let's just have a good time. And that's what it is, so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Marani bumps up here all the time, too, so, you know, she's usually here as well. So, yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You can get burned out if you're not careful, so I am getting little distracted there. I know I'm supposed to be going back over there, and I'm taking off instead. Alright. Let's get over here. Get some more words. I only got 300 more to go. Alright. I'm thinking about doing like one broadcast where I'm going to do just Sentinel Slaughter is what I'm going to call it. And I'm just going to go planet to planet and destroy every Sentinel I can come across. Just to have fun. You know, I like to burn out Sentinels after a while. Ooh. What in the world? Okay, this is weird because there is busted technology in this unit here. What is up with that? Huh. This is an odd one. Is asking for burnout. Yes, yes. And you're spreading it out. Exactly what I'm talking about, Delta. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And that's why I'm thinking about putting other things in. Granted, like I said, I do the family Minecraft, and I pull the kids in, and that gives you a little more insight to the family and the camaraderie we have, and we just get more and more sarcastic, and by an hour into it, we're all just cracking up laughing. So that's great. So... Yeah, you don't get as many people, that's true, but you do keep your sanity. I agree, 100%. But I'm insane anyway, so that's besides the point. You know, whatever. On Permadeath and got to the space station survival. Galaxy Center. Nice, nice. Very good, Sonabind. That's actually very, very... that's hard to do, it really is. I think Mirani actually just did that recently, too. She just got to Galaxy Center, if I'm not mistaken, in Permadeath mode, too. So that gets you the special title, the Immortal. That's what it was. So I was sporting that for a while, but I kind of like ElanPaul of the Void Eyes. I think that's a pretty cool title, so I decided to keep that. I'm going to grab this tool because it is really, really strange. I've never seen a damaged multi-tool. Yeah, see, now look at that. Isn't that weird? That is a weird multi-tool. So let's go ahead and buy this. And real quick... top right, 0.29, that's a negative, and positive 44.58. Once again, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Let me just pull up the coordinates of the planet. Bottom left, there's your glyphs. Eisentum Galaxy. Once again, this is the Eisentum Galaxy. It's where my stomping grounds are. Okay. So we're going to take this up to the space station and see what we can do with it. Say Darkness Crush, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, the clicks. It really doesn't make a difference. Flee, Scream, Dislocate, you can choose anything you want except leave, and you'll get whatever you're gonna get. There we go. Alright, where is my ship? Over there, right? Yeah, there it is. Let's just get to the ship real quick so I don't get attacked by anything. Or I nudged you into it by doing it first, bro. I forgot that was... I love that. We're like inspired. We're stubborn. Well, you know each other best. You know how it is. Alright, let's head up to the space station, check these units out. And I think I'm going to call it after this, so... That's awesome. Awesome. There's my... There, that's what I'm looking for. Boom. I love this ship. It looks so much like a Star Destroyer, it's funny. The flotilla of frigates around it. Flotilla of frigates, flotilla of frigates, flotilla of frigates. There we go. Now, I wouldn't be surprised if... Beebs is gone. He may have already fallen asleep. Should I start singing lullabies? Would that help too? I don't know. My favorite that I used to sing to my kids was, Yep, see? Told you. He was going to bed. Alright. Beebs, thanks for joining us. I really appreciate it. And we'll see you, I'm sure I'll see you again. I'll jump on one of your streams soon enough. Take care, buddy. Lullaby and good night. I don't know any more of that song. Space stations. Got lucky on Permadeath. Got a cave full of marrow. Ooh, yeah, that's true. You get a lot of, if you can build a refiner, you can get a lot of sodium out of that to start with. Yeah, we started out pretty good on ours. We actually jumped into a cold world right next to a cave, and the only plant on there would give you like 150 carbon every time you took it out. So it was like excellent. There was nothing more we could do there. 30, okay. Over the railing and onto the thing. And hey, hit that like button if anybody hasn't yet. Hit that like, and if you haven't subscribed and you want to, please do so. Yes, I'm advertising my channel, so... upgrade class. Okay, here we go. And I'm very curious of what this thing does. Install slot. Yeah, let's just check it out. Ugh. And you ruin it. You ruin it by putting all the upgraded slots down here. Look at that. Come on. Really? And all these technologies. Oh, you know what it's done? These aren't broken. It's got 4 upgrades for the mining beam. It's almost worth keeping it and taking them out, but I've got so many upgrades it really doesn't make a difference at this point. All right. Restore point, here we come. And that's what saved you. Yep. Having all that marrow and being able to use it for sodium was really, really good. So, yeah, I just noticed. I'm looking at my video over here on my phone, and I noticed that my face is blocking part of the screen over there. I'm gonna have to work on that. I may have to put me somewhere else. And that's really weirdest sentence I've said in a while. I'm gonna have to put me somewhere else. Yeah. Unbelievable. All right, let's see. I think we're going to go with this one now. Okay. And we can always hit that same restore point. It's no big deal. Let's see what we got. So we're going to upgrade. Okay, this is a C class. We're going to have to go all the way on this one. 1, 2. One more. 3. And then over to the slots. All right, what do we got? Whoa. That's actually pretty good. If this one were a supercharged slot, it isn't. That would have made it. I would have kept this if that had turned into a supercharged slot. But now they're going to put it down below somewhere. Right? Down there. There it is. It always messes it up. It's just so close. So close. All right, so we're going to decline this one. Back to our restore point. All right. So I'll be selling these off. You know I'm not going to bore you with the details on getting that done. I'll go ahead and do that on my own at some other point in time. So Delta, have a great evening. Thank you for joining. I'm going to jump out of here too. I'm pretty much done for the evening myself, folks. 3 hours, my limit tonight. I plan on doing, I'm going to say it again, Sugar Rat and myself, you saw him in the chat there earlier. He's got a great internet connection right now. He does his own streams on his own channel, and we're going to try to do a collaborative Extreme Permadeath No Starter Ship Challenge multiplayer together. Basically, we'll appear on the planet together. We both head in a different direction. Whoever makes it to the space station first wins. And that'll be how, with one caveat, you have to have your shield repaired on your ship too if you find a crashed ship. But that's it. You can buy one. If you get enough materials and you buy one, that's fine too. However long it takes. We could be sitting there for 5-6 hours while we're playing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So, but we'll see how it goes and everything like that. And watch for more videos. I don't know if I'm going to have anything else coming out this weekend, except maybe we might do a little family Minecraft tomorrow. But I'm going to be building up some videos throughout the week. And we'll see you all again, I guess, in another video after that. So let me just save this real quick. There we go. And we'll get out to the main screen here. Mode select. Okay, there we go. And we're done with that. All right. All right. And it looks like everything's gone great with my new video card as well. Let me just pull myself back in. Boop. There we go. Hi. This is the big version of me, not that little teeny version over to the side of the screen. So yeah, we'll be doing this again sometime. Yeah, it should be fun, assuming he can get his PC working properly, or his computer, his system, let's say system, his system working properly. See how that goes. Marani, again, thanks for joining us. It's good to see you and your family as well joining us today. You Thunder, no problem, man, no problem. Anything I can do to help you sleep better at night, you know, honestly. Again, I'm not licking my microphone, so it's not happening. But I enjoy having you here every single time, and I enjoy seeing you in the other people's channels too. When we jump over there, and I have some time to jump on there, I like seeing you over there too. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, we're gonna see what we can do about that. Watch for more videos. I do an anomaly video every Friday night, so keep an eye open for that. There may be a little bit of a miss on that towards the end of the month while I'm out of town, but other than that, that'll be great. But I'm going to go ahead and shut down the live broadcast. Thank you again, all of you, for being here, including you raiders from the Hive, and we will see you again somewhere in the near future. All right, everybody, take care.